let's have a good time. Morning gaming community. With crazy you, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us from the iron scene. Crazy you is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fernie's trading people, where skin. All recent gaming, go race and pay top mean. Good morning, coming moving. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin! Good morning, everybody! Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wish you all a beautiful and an awesome Friday. We have an amazing, awesome guy here that he loves to test everything. He is the Xbox tester, the PlayStation tester, and the Nintendo tester, Maurice, man.
Hello,
How you
hello,
doing?
hello. Crazy Louie.
Yep, in the
We're
flesh.
back in
the
the
flesh.
air.
We're back in the air. Back to have some fun today because, man, we got so much things to talk about, Maurice. I mean,
100%.
hell, all hell broke loose, a couple of weeks ago. But, yesterday I also saw news about Intel, killing, not killing it, but let's say killing it because, every time, there's layoffs and everything and all that stuff happening, people say the Xbox is dead. But, Intel is killing it too. Yesterday they laid off so many workers to get the AI out there, which was, I didn't see everyone go out there and say, Intel, you suck. Or NVIDIA, you suck, or NVIDIA is dead or Intel is dead. We did not see that happen yesterday or in the past couple of weeks because, everybody seems to be doing that, which it sucks. Like I say, it sucks for the layoffs, because I don't like to see people getting laid off. But hell, I don't see no one on Twitter, going out after a fight.
It happens.
Yeah, of course. It happens, huh? It happens, huh?
It happens.
And,
And, I got it on my channel. I got it on my channel too, people saying, Maurice, how can you still be positive about a studio that throw out 6,000 people? Well, to be honest, if I had to not do anything anymore with any company that throws out thousands of people, I can't even do my groceries anymore.
Exactly. I mean, basically, if we don't talk about the whole situation, of course, because listen, we talk about it because why do we talk about it? First off, we talk about it because we tell everyone out there, listen, okay, we got layoffs happening and everything, hey, if people are out there, if you guys see them post something, try to help them out to get a job because that's something we talk about, help the other person. We cannot control what these companies do. It's called corporations. It's a mess.
I'm gonna say something really honest.
What?
I find it really sad for the people that are involved with it, but I also don't care.
Just don't care. Damn. Just don't care. Damn.
It's not that I'm not sleeping.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's not like you're not sleeping, It's not like you're not relaxed because at the end of the day, it's happening everywhere. I mean, we got Nvidia.
Business. These companies are not here to make friends. They are not
exactly
a charity fund to make gamers happy. They are making games, and we give them money to make games. That's it.
That's it. I mean, I saw a lot of people being all mad about Perfect Dark. I mean, I get it.
I wished for Perfect Dark. I thought it looked really okay. I was not blown away by it, but I was like, oh my goodness, this looks like something I love to play. I like games. I like Perfect Dark. I grew up with Perfect Dark, and I was really looking forward to the third installment of Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark Zero was a little bit lackluster.
Yeah.
So
because it's kind of funny though. I mean, it's what I find weird though, Maurice, is that when was the last Perfect Dark release? Was it 2010-11, right?
No, earlier 360 was a launch game for the 360.
360, yeah, remember that? I think it was 360. I don't know if there was like one or two released on 360, but I know that it was a long time ago, and people are acting like this was like a franchise that was continuing on because I mean the Xbox One didn't happen. We didn't see it.
Nope.
On this one, they were actually trying to make it, but hey, it didn't work. Shit happens, right? I mean, like I said, I'm not happy that it got canceled, of course, because it's like, oh man, I wanted to play this damn game. I was gonna have fun with it because, of course,
Even if it was mediocre, even if it was like a 7 out of 10,
7 out of 10, yeah, yeah.
I would have been fine. It would have been fine, you know. It doesn't need it to be like a 9 out of 10 game. These days, a lot of guys on Twitter, I'm only gonna play it if it's a 9 out of 10. You know, they see it as a loss when a game drops from 90 to 89. I literally saw people crying about this on Twitter with, I think it was Death Stranding 2. That went from a 90 to a 89, and they were like literally crying on Twitter, like, "Oh no, it's not good." Fuck off!
You know what's so funny about that, Maurice? I figured out something. You remember when that game got ported to Xbox, right? When it finally came out to Xbox.
I still didn't like it.
But here we go. Let's have some fun. When that game was released over there, right? They were saying it was Kojima who put the game on there. It wasn't PlayStation. It was all Kojima. It was never PlayStation. No, all this stuff was happening. And when Death Stranding 2 released, I saw the same guys who were saying it was a Kojima decision. It wasn't PlayStation, blah, blah, blah. They were saying this is a PlayStation title. And they really, and the sad part about this, Maurice, they really dug up the information. They sat there, dug up, just to prove that it's a PlayStation title. So Kojima owns the rights of the game in Japan, but not all over the world. So I asked the question that day, hey, since it's a PlayStation title, right? Then did a PlayStation actually port this game over there? It wasn't Kojima. Oh Lord, man. Man, they were so mad about that.
I had this same discussion with somebody that's saying that, but no, my PlayStation had nothing to do with the port of Death Stranding on the Xbox. And I was like, yes, they have, because there's one big thing nobody is talking about with this game. And that's not if it's owned by Kojima or if it's published by 505 Games or PlayStation. It's made in a first-party owned engine from Sony themselves. And they still need to get a approval from Sony to get this engine on a different system.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you for that.
That's the engine that they were using for Death Stranding 1 and Death Stranding 2. That's the same engines being used for Horizon and Killzone and stuff.
Oh Lord.
It's even a Dutch engine. It's made here in the Netherlands, the engine.
Oh. So hey, confirm Maurice owns part of that engine.
And not a single bad word about Death Stranding 2. I think it looked amazing. It blew my mind. Even on the PlayStation 5 base, I was like, holy sheep.
Kojima does a really good job when he sits down and works in those games. I mean, I got to tell you, I played the first one. I loved it. I know you didn't like it, but I loved it. Right? I mean,
it was okay.
I'm a big fan of Death Stranding. I'm a big fan. I love it. I can't wait to get my hands on the second one, but I'm too busy, playing Expedition 33, trying to finish it. Because, Maurice, we are always busy over here on Xbox. I mean, we're finished. I'm finishing Expedition 33, and now I got Wu Chang coming up, right? That's going to be next week. Is it next week? I think it is. Because, I mean, there's so many games coming out that I'm just lost. So, I think it's next week. And just yesterday, we have RoboCop coming out.
And I'm not gonna say right now that I'm already playing Wu Chang, but I'm not gonna say it.
Oh Lord, I just got one. No, we can't talk about it. You probably have an NDA.
No, I can't say anything.
Let's put it to a side. Yeah,
RoboCop but also pretty cool. RoboCop. Got RoboCop Rogue City, the base game, came out yesterday on Game Pass, and also Play Anywhere. A lot of people don't talk about that much, but both the RoboCop games, because there was also a brand new RoboCop game that came out yesterday, RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business,
Yep.
and Unfinished Business is also Play Anywhere.
Oh man, thank God! Because you know what, Maurice, I was about to double dip in that game, like I did the first one. Because the first one I bought it on Steam, and then I bought it on my Xbox. And man, I gotta tell you, I'm happy because that studio kicks ass. I mean, those are the guys who made Terminator Resistance.
Mhm.
If you all did not play Terminator Resistance, you all gotta play it.
Yeah,
You all gotta play it. They are really good fucking games. I mean, these
it's,
guys really did good
they are
stuff.
the best mediocre games that are
Yeah.
around.
Yep. 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 I
I
gotta
can't
say
say it
though.
any way else. You know,
Mhm.
it's pretty straightforward. It's super simple gameplay. It's a lot of fan service in these games. It's not like it's high end graphics or high end stuff or whatever. It's just pure fun. Simple, pure fun. Exactly what we want.
So why so serious? Says Louis likes boring games like Stalker 2 and Death Stranding. Why so serious? You need oh man, you don't understand the whole pain I went through Stalker 2. Oh Lord, it was painful but fun. I really had a blast with Stalker 2. Great story. I love how the enemies interact because you know what I this is the thing I keep telling you guys that I have a problem with these games nowadays, right? Like when you go into Call of Duty, the guy just moves the same way. At least in Stalker 2, when I face the enemy and I start shooting him in the head, right? I start blasting him in the head. Once he feels that bullet hitting his helmet, that MFer starts to move side by side for you not to shoot him. So that's one of the things I enjoyed about Stalker 2, that they really put a lot of work into it, how the AI reacts to you. That is something amazing. I mean, it's not the AI, it's the what's it called? The what's that thing called?
Yeah,
Mm,
AI.
yeah, the AI. Okay, we'll just
Yeah.
stick with the AI. All right, we'll stick to the NPC, how the NPC reacts. That's what it is. But yeah, I really had fun with Stalker 2. It was one of my favorite games. And Death Stranding 2, I have not played it yet. But one of my favorite things to do with Death Stranding 2 is to grab the suitcase and beat up people with it. I mean, when I saw in the first one you can throw it in the bad guy's face, I was like, oh, I'm into this now. And I beat up a lot of people with that suitcase, man.
Yeah, it is something.
It's something, but I know Maurice did not like it. I know Maurice did not like it.
I was not a big fan of Stalker. No.
You're not a big fan of Stalker? Okay, okay, no problem, no problem. I
I
mean,
do.
I became a fan. I mean, that game for me was a big challenge. When I finished that game, it's like literally I needed to take a little break from everything else because man, that game really tired me. It was like playing Doom Eternal all over again, but I think this was way more tougher because Maurice, a little bit of a spoiler. This is a little bit of a spoiler. It's one of those games that you think that you killed the final boss, you're like, oh, it's over? Ah, hell no, it gets worse than that after that, man. It gets worse after you kill the final boss. It's one of those games. And speaking about games, I am playing DK Bonanza, one of the satisfying game ever played recently. So addictive, Maurice. I know you tried DK Bonanza. I want to hear your
I got
thoughts
it
about it.
right here.
Oh
DK
yes, DK
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. Isn't that? Wasn't that? There was a cartoon with that, wasn't it?
No, the DK. You come on, you do know the Donkey Kong rap. That's from the N64 version.
I did not play
DK
the. I did not play.
Donkey Kong.
I
Well,
did.
he's
I did
back
not play that.
again and about time. Oh, so sorry.
I did not play that one. I play, of course, the Super Nintendo version,
Oh,
which is
Donkey
the
Kong
best.
64 is amazing. It's one of the longest games ever made. I don't think there's a single collectathon game, 3D collectathon game, bigger than Donkey Kong 64. It has like what I think over 5,000 different things you need to find in the game. It's insane.
What in Donkey Kong 64?
Yeah,
Oh
there's
man.
like 4 characters you can play as. Every character has its own bag of things, or like 1,000 things that it needs to find to complete the game, and it's you boo boo boo. It's way too much.
It's way too much. But Maurice, talk to me about DK Bonanza. How do you feel about the game? How is it? Are you enjoying it? Having some fun?
I am enjoying it a lot. I think it's a really, really fun game. I think this should have actually been the the Nintendo Switch 2 launch game, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I have no idea why they brought it out a couple of months after the release, or a month. What is it? 6 weeks since we got the Switch 2 or
Nintendo's, yeah, I
something.
think it is 6 weeks, yeah, a month later, yeah, pretty much,
So
yeah.
a month later, and loving it, but it's also not as good as some people might say.
Uh-oh, uh-oh,
You know,
uh-oh,
I've got a few little things. You know,
uh-oh.
I am 100% sure, and you can fight me on that one, but I'm 100% sure that if it didn't got the Donkey Kong name on it, and it was just made by a Ubisoft, or it was a third party game that came out on any console ever, whatever, it would have been a perfectly 7 out of 10 game.
Really?
It's definitely this is what we call the Nintendo tax. You know, it got like 9s and 10s, and that makes no sense. You know, it's a fun game, it's a good platformer, it works great, it looks great, but it's not like I'm like, oh my goodness, flabbergasted by how insanely good it is or something. You know, it's good, it's
It's
fine,
great.
but I don't think that if this game was third party with a other kind of protagonist and the Nintendo logo was not there, it would score a lot less.
Oh man, I can imagine that because it's kind of funny. I mean, the game comes out, but it's like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Because of course, it's Donkey Kong. We know how it is, right? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Same thing, because like you were saying, like, why didn't they launch it? But I think one of the launches, the Mario Kart, because, a lot of people were out there saying, damn, another, what was it? Like, we had Mario Kart 8 for like the last 20 years or something like that. So everybody was craving for a new Mario Kart game. I mean, you played it. You gave me your thoughts the last time you were here. You told us that that whole open world thing is just like it's okay. But yeah, I mean, it's
That's the
kind of
problem.
crazy.
That's the problem I got with the whole Nintendo Switch too. It's, eh,
It is.
yeah, it's meh.
Oh, uh-oh. So Nintendo, just in case, we gotta say this on here. Nintendo, don't come by and sue us because we talk bad about you. We're just saying this for you all to improve because I know you all like suing everybody. So yeah, just in case, right, Maurice? We don't want to be sued by them.
Oh, I don't care. They can sue me.
They can sue you.
What?
Uh,
Hey, the only thing they can get from me are my Masters of the Universe power.
oh
Don't
Lord.
take my Masters of the Universe. But
Oh no, hell no. We gotta fight this in there. Nobody takes my
but
Master of the
yeah,
Universe.
it's
Man.
okay. You know, it's not. Yeah,
I make fun of that because they are still attacking Power
Power
World.
World.
Oh my god. I mean, they cannot admit defeat. Seriously, admit
They are
defeat.
not. They are not. They are not
Yeah,
in it to win it. They are in it to bankrupt the company and to
of
scare off
course.
other people.
I know. I know.
That's the only reason why they are picking a fight with Pal World.
I know they are. I know they are. And because they cannot admit defeat. I mean, Power World is kicking their
Not even
ass.
defeat. You know, they can't. They have nothing.
That's
They have nothing. But they
they're
are just, yeah, like we are. And you know what the hypocrisy is? I
mhm,
find it so funny. The hypocrisy of Nintendo. Back in the day when they came out with Donkey Kong, the original Donkey Kong, they
mhm.
got sued by Universal because it was too much like King Kong. And this is a true story. You can fact check this.
Wow.
And they actually won it. They were like the underdog that wins from Universal. And now other companies are doing like almost the same thing. Instead of a Pokemon game, they make a Pal World game. And now Nintendo is suing them. Now is Nintendo is the bully.
Yeah, Nintendo's the bully, yeah.
And
Kind of
Pal
kind of
World
crazy.
is the underdog that's winning.
Kind of crazy they're doing that. Kind of crazy.
You
I
know,
mean,
Nintendo doesn't know where it comes from anymore.
exactly. It's like they're lost. I feel that sometimes they have lost their ways with the way they were acting towards everyone. I mean, they're banning piracy, right? They're doing the best to ban the piracy. Um they're doing the best, like for example, like to stop games from copying things, right? Because kind of funny though, why haven't they faced PlayStation for Astrobot? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder because just Power, but not Astrobot. I think if Astrobot would have sold like 15 or 20 million copies, they would have come knocking on the door. I swear to God, I think they would have done that. I
It's
swear
a
to
lot
God.
like Mario. It's
Yeah,
a
exactly.
lot like
That's
Mario.
what it's a lot like Mario. So that's the thing I don't understand. Why don't they come knocking at Astrobal? Because if so, 1.5 million, it's not. They look at it like, Astrobal won't compete with us. I mean, that game is just going to be one and done, and
But
that's
Sony is
it.
too big. Sony has the bigger pockets.
Yeah, bigger pockets. Yeah, but but let's go after
They are
Power
scared.
though.
They are scared. They are not coming after Nintendo. Or Nintendo is not coming
They're
after
not the.
Xbox. They are not coming after PlayStation because
Mm-hmm.
they know they will lose that
They
fight.
will lose that fight.
If Nintendo has 50 lawyers to go against a company, Sony or Xbox have 500.
Mm-hmm.
They are
Mm-hmm.
like, what do you want, Nintendo?
Oh Lord,
Nintendo
look.
is big, but in financial aspects, it's not as big as a
Yep.
Sony or a Xbox, and especially not Xbox because Xbox has pockets that
Oh shit! I mean,
those are in the trillions.
we need some of those pockets, right, Maurice? We need some of those
Oh my
pockets.
goodness!
We need that. Oh
Zero
Lord.
point 1%. That's
Yeah,
all I need.
that's all I need. Yeah, that's all I need because I mean it's kind of funny how people tell us that we only root for Xbox, that Xbox is paying us and all this stuff. I'm like, I mean, I wish they
I
were because
still need my first paycheck
yeah,
from Xbox.
yeah, we still need our first. Yeah, I don't know why they ain't paying us, man. I mean, seriously, they gotta pay us for defending them or resurrecting them that like the 600th time because we keep resurrecting Xbox. I mean, everybody out there keeps on saying it's dead. Everybody out there
Dude,
saying
I've
they
been on
lost the
Xbox for
war.
20 years, and Xbox died at least once every 2 weeks.
Now they're saying we cannot trust Xbox. You know, we can't trust it anymore. We
We
can't
can't
trust
trust
Xbox.
any company.
Exactly. We can't trust them anymore because now, kind of funny, Maurice, we're port begging. Now we're port begging for games because you know we got this.
I don't port back for anything. I got a PlayStation 5. If I want to play Spider-Man, I'm gonna play Spider-Man.
Exactly.
I don't care.
I don't care either
I
because I
don't
got a
care.
PlayStation 5 too. I can play any game I want now. If that game, you know, comes out to Xbox, I mean, we're gonna be happy because Maurice, you can't believe what I read in the article. You can't believe. I mean, I was sitting here talking. I was like, I can't believe what I just read. They said the economics don't add up because the Spider-Man game is a single player and it's a one and done thing. While this other game is what was it? This other game, Helldivers 2 has microtransactions. So
Yeah, it's a
Spider-Man,
glass game. Blah blah blah. I know.
I was like, man, Maurice, I did the math in under 2 minutes here on the show. I said, let me show you what the economics how they work. Spider-Man hasn't been out on Xbox. I mean, you did the testing out of
I
Spider-Man 2.
I even used your account.
Yeah, for my account. You did the testing, you did the video, and man, you played Spider-Man 2014. So Spider-Man hasn't been there since 2014. Imagine 11 years later we get a Spider-Man game on Xbox. How much would that sell? It's gonna
You know,
sell like
I
crazy. Oh,
for
man.
people that don't have like more than one console, I think
Mhm.
it's fine. If they there are a lot of people that don't care about console wars or having more multiple consoles at home. So I think personally, if Disney is a little bit smart, and not that they are pretty smart the last couple of months, but they try to be smart. Say to Sony, yeah, hey, if you want to keep the Spider-Man Marvel deal, bring it out on other systems. The Switch
Mhm.
2 capable enough to run Spider-Man. Capable enough to
Mhm.
run Spider-Man. The
Mhm.
Series S, Series X capable enough to run Spider-Man. Bring those games to other systems. They are
Yeah.
not doing anything right now on the PlayStation. They are
Nothing.
already done. They are already they already hit like the ceiling of what they can reach on the PlayStation.
Yep.
Make
See?
some money,
Exactly. I don't understand why they so mad from
idiots.
exactly. I don't know why they get so mad from the company making money.
You
Let
know,
them get the money.
and if they are not bringing Spider-Man to Xbox, hey, also fine. To be honest, I
Exactly.
don't care. These games
Exactly.
are fine. I found it a fun playthrough. It was fun to play, and okay, that's it. And then
That's
again,
it.
next year we're getting Steam to Xbox or on some console, so we can still play all those games. So
Oh
who
man,
cares?
Louis, my sources are telling me no Spider-Man port is in the works plan currently, either Nixis or Insomniac. El Nini, let me tell you something, El Nini. We are right now, and listen, this is why I keep saying this on the show. We are right now in the never say never generation. Because remember, Insomniac came out, when was it? I think it was 2020 or 2021, and they literally did say, no, Spider-Man is not going to PC. And what happened a couple years later? I think it was a year or two later. What happened? It came to PC. So don't be listening to your sources. Just wait till things happen. That's all I have to say. And when it happens, you know what me and Maurice are gonna do? We're gonna go to the microwave, pop in some popcorn, and we're gonna have fun because I know that 90 not, let me see, the 95% of the fanboys that are out there on Twitter are going to go nuts. They're gonna say kill
Why?
PlayStation, watch it die. And I'm just gonna eat popcorn watching these grown ass men crying out there. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do. While me and Maurice, we can go in an Xbox, buy it, have some fun while everybody's complaining. That's all.
If it comes to Xbox, at this point, and like what you are already saying is, all these companies, even
Mhm.
Nintendo, are third-party developers.
Yep. Yep.
All of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
And
and I hear some people already say, but Nintendo only uses the Nintendo. No, Nintendo also brings their games to mobile phones. Mobile phones are not made by Nintendo, so
mm-hmm.
it's
Yes, they
third
do.
party.
I
Point.
mean, exactly. It's third party because, man, Maurice, it took them 5 years. It took 5 years to PlayStation fans to admit that PlayStation is third party. When in 2020 they became third party when they put Horizon. What was it? I forget Forbidden West on
I
PC.
think
That
no,
was
I think Helldivers was the first game that came.
no, no, no. It was
The first
Horizon though.
Helldivers.
No, no, Horizon. Forbidden West was the first
Yeah,
game from
not
their
Helldivers
company.
one.
No, I don't. Was it
I
Helldivers
think
one?
Helldivers one
Let me
was the
go
first
see.
game.
Did it come to PlayStation? I don't remember. Let me go
I think
see.
Helldivers one was the first game that came on PC a
Let me
little bit
see.
later.
Oh, hold on. Let me go see this real quick because I'm looking at it. Okay, I'm on Wikipedia now. Let's see. Oh, you're right. So they've been on PC since 2015. How come nobody talks about this? Oh,
Oh,
oh, interesting.
yes, interesting. They've been
Oh,
third party
interesting.
for 10 years already.
Oh, so they pretty much went third party since Xbox did it. Ah, damn. Damn. Even longer than that. That is so sad. That is so
Yeah.
sad.
I know because I just bought Helldivers 1 on Steam
Hmm.
for like $2 or something. So to just give it to just check it out what's it all about. And yeah, it's a good game, it's a fun game. Helldivers 2 is, by the way, also pretty fun. I can't wait to see lots of new people getting into it on the Xbox later on.
Hmm. Hmm.
So yeah,
I'm so happy for that, Maurice. I'm so happy that finally a game, and now they finally, like I said, admit to it. They admitted to it that oh yeah, it's because now it's third party. Now they're saying, well, I mean, Spider Man is next, or Uncharted is next, or all these games are next. Man, I really do hope so. Let them get that money.
yeah.
Everybody needs to get money nowadays. I mean, look what everything is happening out there. I mean, hell, Maurice, we have what was the studio called? It just laid
You
off
know,
even
I, I
that.
always,
Um,
I always love that. I see this. Why is it sad putting your product on multiple marketplaces is only look poorly? There is nobody benefiting, and I die on
yeah.
this hill.
Hmm.
I die on this hill. There's nobody benefiting from games being exclusive, except for the company at first. If
Hmm.
there's one thing I can get behind, it's like timed exclusives for a year, maybe two
Yeah,
years. I
I
get
like that. I like that idea better because at the end of the day, it's better to port your games everywhere. It's
port
better.
your games to every system. I don't even know why Nintendo still only brings their games to the Nintendo. I think Nintendo eventually will also bring games of
And they
them
should.
to other systems.
And they should, because at the end of the day, right? At the
It's
end
a
of the
money
day,
question.
it's yeah, because look, everybody look, like I was saying, what was this studio called? There was a studio that the ones that made Oblivion, right? Look how much that game sold. That game sold like crazy. It was a game that it got remade. What is it, remake or is it remaster? I keep forgetting because that game
Oh,
looks like more like a remake than a remaster.
you mean the Oblivion
Yeah, Oblivion. Yeah, I call it remake or remaster, but it's basically
It
Oblivion
is a
remaster.
remaster.
It is a remaster. Okay, okay. If it's a remaster, then okay, remaster, because it looks so good. I thought it was remade. It looks so
No.
fucking good. So that studio just laid off people. Just said, okay, goodbye. You
But
know.
did you hear the headlines? They
Mhm.
all make it sound like it's Xbox.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They all make it sound like it's an Xbox studio that got laid that lays off people. I was
Wow.
watching. I think it was like games something something, and they literally put in Microsoft produced Oblivion Studio. Um, throw out a lot of people, just fired a lot of people. No, Microsoft had nothing to do with it. They just paid that studio to get people to remake or remaster that game.
Microsoft just
Virtual
fired.
Studio, thank you.
Microsoft just fired the people who made Oblivion remake. Dude, Microsoft holds the record for firing most of game devs. Is that out there? Because listen, I mean, everybody.
No, Microsoft didn't fire anybody that did worked on the Oblivion remake.
Exactly. I mean, it didn't fire anybody.
That studio is a standalone studio. It's
Yeah, exactly. I don't get it. I mean, it's funny. I also read an article yesterday, and I was even going to talk about it yesterday, but I just got too busy. But I read an article, right? That I was like, why do you have to like add those 2 cents to the article? They were like, well, Microsoft is on the way to becoming a $4 trillion company after the layoffs. Seriously? I mean, okay, all right. It's that's the thing though. They always try to look for that negative thing to talk bad about Xbox to get these clicks.
it's all about clicks.
It's all about clicks. Insane,
I'm
insane.
so done with these
Oh,
clickbait. Video- I
oh, I
even
don't.
called out what was his name. One of the bigger guys, like he's writes for Forbes, I think. What's his name?
Yeah, Paul Tassi.
No, the other one.
I don't know. There's just so many of them
Yeah,
out
there's
there.
a big one. He also says Call of Duty game gets delisted from PC because of what Call of Duty game? Just say it's World War II.
Oh Lord, yeah, that's what it is. Because I mean, they had some problems with like the hacking situation, right? And we know that's gonna be fixed. It happens. I mean, shit, it happens to a lot of the companies. They do something and
But
some
it's
situation.
clickbait,
It's
constantly
clickbait.
trying to,
Yeah.
if Sony is firing, let's say Insomniac fires 50 people, they will
Hmm.
not say PlayStation is firing 50 people. No, they will say Insomniac is firing 50 people.
Oh yeah, of course. That's what they say. I know who said
That's how
that.
they will say it.
Oh
If
yes, yes, yes.
if a third party
I mean,
development studio that made a remaster for a Xbox game
mhm.
fires 50 people, Microsoft Game
Microsoft hates
Studio
it.
fires, Xbox Game Studio fires people again
From another company. Wow, I
from
did not.
another company.
Wow, that's pretty good. I mean, I gotta say that. I mean, that's pretty good. You
Idiots,
know,
idiots, and
that's what
literally
they are.
every person that
Hmm.
wrote it like that is
Hmm.
a fucking idiot. Sorry.
I know. No, we gotta say it that way because that's it. It's like the other day when I was calling out Push Square when they were talking about the economics of Spider-Man. I was like, bro, whoever wrote that segment right there. I mean, I don't know what you guys have over there, but it seems like you all have a bunch of dumbasses because incredibly, I sit here, I do the math, and under 2 minutes, and I say, well, let's say if the game sells 3 to 6 million copies, let's say 6 million copies the most on Xbox. That's a whopping $147 million they're gonna make. Oh man, I mean seriously.
I
That's
also love the fact that people love to hate Microsoft, and I have no
I
idea
know.
why.
I don't know why.
Microsoft is a bad company, but
Yeah.
so is PlayStation. PlayStation is also a bad. They don't care about your feelings.
Hmm.
They really don't care. They
Well,
just care about your money in their pockets. That's what they
exactly.
care about.
Exactly. And man, I know why all these media guys cheer for them because hell, Maurice, they cheer for them because probably, and I gotta say, I even said this once one day live, and somebody came by. I was like, "No, Louis, that's not true." I say, "Man, I bet you they bring up a lot of suitcases over there," and they're like, "What do you mean by suitcases? Money, money." They're like, "No, Sony does not give money." I was like, I don't know about that because I mean, Sony has been caught several times giving money to several people, to several, they've been
Yeah.
caught in several reviews, they've been caught several times. And not only that, they also get codes.
But
Yes.
that's Wes Davis. That's also one thing
Yeah.
I think is not really fair. You know, Forza outselling Astrobot and people using
Yeah.
that as like, oh, Microsoft Xbox games are better than PlayStation. No, no,
No.
Forza is just way more easier to sell than something like Astrobot because
Hmm.
it's a way bigger IP
Hmm.
and it's way more known by many people for like 20 years already.
Yep.
And Astrobot is just a nice, simple platformer. It's amazing, it's good, it's great, but it will not sell tens of millions. A
Yeah.
Forza Horizon series will sell tens of millions.
I have my fingers crossed that that game would have sold tens of millions, but the PlayStation fanboys,
So
failed
it's
me.
not fair to
They
say,
failed
yeah,
me.
but blah, blah, blah.
Uh,
It's not fair to compare these two. You know,
uh,
Astrobot is not to be compared with Forza.
mm-mm. Never, never, never. But it's funny though. But what I find funny though is how that game outsold Astrobot, and these guys were cheering for Astrobot. Like I was like, oh lord, oh no, no, no. I mean, and the funny thing is, those people that cheer for it, the majority of them did not even buy this damn game.
Mm-mm.
Oh shit! So let me get this awesome, beautiful from Will the Broke Boy Lewis. $5 super. Ta 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 ta. He says PlayStation has been third party for a while. That's why the PS fanboys have moved the goalposts to PlayStation. Not a full third party like Xbox. They can move all the goalposts they want. I mean, they can move it over here. They can move it over there. Right now, their narratives, like I keep saying, the only thing that has gotten destroyed out here really bad is their narratives. Their narratives have been destroyed for the last 5 years. They always thought that PlayStation was like always going to be this way, and they always wanted to keep PlayStation this way. And it's kind of sad, like I keep on saying, like when Xbox did it, I saw a lot of people from Xbox say, "Well, I'm going to go jump into PlayStation because it's the exclusive box." I was like, seriously, you're gonna leave by paying $20 a month with Game Pass? Should you go jump over there and rebuy the game at 70? I mean, come on, bro. I mean, wake up to this because I mean, at the end of the day, I always tell this to everyone, Maurice, and it's the truth. The only thing I fight for out here is this. This is all I fight for. This is all I care about. My wallet. No, I don't care about nothing. My wallet. That's what I care about. And if I have a way to save money in gaming, because Maurice, we all did it back in the day. What did we used to do back in the day when we had PS1s, PS2s, 360s, the OG Xbox? What was that thing that we all did back in the day, to save money? I won't even save because you know where I'm going with this,
We
right, Maurice?
pirated everything.
Exactly. Same thing with music. I mean, remember when the iPod came out, they were like, well, we're gonna put it in the Apple Store, go buy, a song for $2. And I said, buy a song for $2? Ah, hell no. The internet. How do I do this? Oh my god. Woo! I had so much music on my iPod, man, that I didn't have to spend any more $2 in there, man. I mean, that's what we do. That's what we do. That's how
You know,
it
I
is.
come from the Netherlands, and we are known worldwide as being the most, how do you say that? Most cheapskates
Mhm.
in the world. We hate to give out money, and especially overpay, overpay for anything. You know,
Mhm.
I needed to buy Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I was like, shit, I need to pay $70 for this game. I, For me personally, a game is never worth $70. Never. There's not a single game in the world, in my opinion, that's worth $70.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
70 euro. It's not worth it, in my opinion. And
Exactly. I mean,
also, I
that's
saw a really cool comment in the section. I'm gonna prove that.
let's
Does
see.
anyone in here care about how much a game you play sells? Real gamers don't care.
Mhm. They
If
don't care.
if I like a game that got sold like 50 copies, I like it.
Exactly. And I'll
So
talk
the
about
game
it
was made for
because
me. I
it's
liked it.
it's like when I talk about RoboCop, when I talk about Terminator, when I talk about Killer Clowns, and when I talk about all those games because I liked it. I don't remember how much RoboCop sold. I forgot how much it sold, but I
Maybe
know
half a million, maybe a
maybe
million
maybe a
copies.
million copies probably. So I know the Terminator Resistance, which is a really good game. I love it. I mean, that game got a bad score, but at the end, I love that game. Man, it's one of those games I highly recommend because look, that's how it is. That's how it is. I mean, right now, and here are the facts, and there's something that is so true about the gaming industry that is insane that people just don't seem to understand is that right now, the competition right now is Fortnite, is Call of Duty, is GTA 5 online, is these sports games. Those are the competition. And for these games to get noticed, because for example, Maurice, on July 5th, Circana came out and showed you the list. Where was Death Stranding 2? I was like, where was Death Stranding 2 on this list? How come Death Stranding was not on top?
I think it didn't
Yeah.
even cut like the top
Mhm.
10
It
best sold
didn't
games.
15, top 15, it didn't cut. So
Top
like,
15.
and it
And it's
was
a
all.
great game. It's an amazing game.
Mhm,
There's nothing wrong with Death Stranding 2.
mhm.
Nothing.
Yep.
But
That's
these are not the games that will sell your console. The games that will
nope.
sell your console are games like Call of Duty and games like. That's why I found it so incredibly insane to see. Here, I don't know if that's where you guys live too, but here in Europe, right now there's a at all stores here you can buy a PlayStation 5 Slim with Call of Duty Black Ops 6 in a
Yeah.
package.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we're
That's
getting a PlayStation 5 with an Xbox first party game.
mm-hmm. Kind of funny though how things are nowadays, huh?
Funny, right?
Yeah, funny. And I know a lot of people went out there and were mad. I was like, man, I don't care. Xbox is getting their money. That's the whole
They
point.
didn't put in anything first party from
Mm-hmm.
Xbox. They paid Microsoft a shit ton of money.
Money. Yep. And that's the part that people don't seem to understand how they get that money. How many copies did Fortnite sell? Well, Dead Leopard, I don't know how many copies they are because I mean, it's a free to play game, but Fortnite is the big free to play game out there. I mean, it's always in the top five, and
Yeah,
that's the thing we always talk about: how these games come out, roll out, and go out there and compete. Not even Elden Ring. Elden Ring sold 30 million copies. Not even Hogwarts Legacy, right? It could have been on the top, right? On the top, well, let's say 20 or the top 15 for a couple months, but after that, once you're done,
it's single player. Single
single
player
player.
games will also always at the start it's weep and then it's woo.
Ooh, exactly, exactly. I mean, I keep saying it. This is the list for a Call of Duty, Roblox, Minecraft, GTA 5 Online.
Even
Let's see,
Power World.
Sport, even Power, yeah, sports games because sports games are always in the top 10. Insane. I think there's always. I always say there's one more, and I keep forgetting which one it is, but there's always one more.
Roblox, Minecraft,
Call of Duty,
Call of Duty, Roblox, Minecraft,
yeah,
Fortnite,
Fortnite, yeah,
uh, yeah,
sports games, yeah. So
board
does
games.
yeah, and GTA Online. I mean, those are the top five games each and every single month. Insane,
Always.
or in the top 10. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And
It's
you know,
crazy.
these kids, all these kids, they grow up with. But that's also a thing a lot of people don't
Hmm.
understand. You
Hmm.
know, the older generation of gamers like you and I, are used to buying games on a cartridge or going out
Hmm.
getting these games on cartridge. The
Hmm.
next generation gamers that will come, that are now like 12, maybe like young adults
Mm-hmm.
are all used to free to play games. They are all used
Mm-hmm.
to digital games. They all play on mommy or daddy's telephone or on their iPhones and stuff. So they don't even know that you can buy games in a store.
Yep.
So
Yep.
what happens with the next generation, and I think that's Microsoft thinking too, they are already putting in more and more effort into Game Pass to making it like a system that you don't need to pay more for games or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So all these games go to Game Pass day one, and all these younger kids that are getting in 5 or 6 years from now, in their ages that they want to play the Call of Duties and the FIFAs and the stuff and blah blah blah, they will all go to something fully digital,
Yep.
simple, nothing with a disk drive anymore. So that's the thinking of Microsoft. So
Mm-hmm.
I think eventually Nintendo and PlayStation right now are behind.
Yeah, because kind of funny how each and every one kind of copies what Microsoft is doing. Because the other day I saw a picture that was a pretty good picture. Someone did a picture about how Xbox came out with gold, and then PlayStation came out with the PlayStation Plus. Xbox came out with chat, then PlayStation came out with chat.
I made that
Xbox
post.
did. Oh, you made that post? Okay, okay. But
That was my post
okay, good. I
where I
forgot what
was
got it
saying
from.
every time PlayStation is
Mhm.
2 years behind everything Xbox does.
Exactly, because they're always Xbox is always innovating stuff for us. I mean, look at us. One thing that's gonna happen because it's funny that now we're seeing because we saw the Play Anywhere come out like in 2015, wasn't it 2015, 2014? Play Anywhere came out. And that Play Anywhere idea started to ramp up nowadays because that's what's going to happen nowadays, guys, is that you're going to buy a game once and you're going to have it for everything, either cloud or everything. That's going to be an interesting thing that's going to come up around the corner because, hell, aren't you? I mean, I bet you are tired, like, okay, I bought it for Xbox, but man, now I got a PC. Should I go ahead and buy it on Steam? Let me go on Steam. Well, it's $60. Let me wait for a sale. So imagine that you want to replay the game. It's already you already bought it on Xbox. Shit. Okay, now I can download it on my PC and play right here, right there. I don't have to rebuy this shit and
Mhm.
continue on with my game on here. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's it's a beautiful thing. That Play Anywhere thing is fabulous. It's fabulous.
Well, technically, I see somebody Dreamcast had online first, though. Not completely true.
Not yeah, they kind of did because if we're gonna stick to that,
NES,
I
the
mean,
NES already had even the NES already had like internet connection things.
yeah, yeah, I think they did. And also, PlayStation had that big thing. They had like a brick on the behind it that you had to like take it out and screw it in. And it also had online too. There was some games that did play online, but it
Yeah,
wasn't. It wasn't. Look, it wasn't like the best online. But
the
the one who
first
really
console that actually really,
what
yeah,
yeah,
included it really well was the Dreamcast. I think that the first console that I used to really play games online
online
was the PlayStation 2.
was the PlayStation Two.
Yeah,
Wow,
PlayStation 2
wow.
was my first console that I was really getting into online gaming.
Mine was the
I think it
360.
was what was it called? Twisted Metal Black.
Just a metal
Twisted
black.
Metal Black was
Yeah.
my first game I played a ton online, like a
Wow.
ton. That's Japan. Yeah, but it is true. Japan for the NES. That's not fair, I know, but it is true.
Hmm.
Even the
Oh man.
N64 already had like online possibilities.
Really? I
Yeah,
did not know that.
yeah,
I'm learning some new stuff here.
yeah. They already had that. Like in the late 19, I think around 1990, the NES started with a yeah, some kind of rental service through the internet on the NES, but way too expensive. Didn't do anything,
Mhm.
and it was not that good. It was the Dreamcast was first, sure.
Look at what she says. Let's be real. Blockbuster rental was dog shit. Let me tell you something. Back in the day, that was the only way I get to like rent a game for cheap. I played the game for the weekend. For me, it was the best shit in the world.
Yep.
Now 2 days, now the whole two. I mean, as you grow up and then see how technology advances, you're like, yeah, this is way better. like I get to download my game and I don't have to go anywhere to rent a place. And not only that, I don't have to rush because I'm late or because I had a busy day or something to return these things. Oh man, I'm mm-mm. I mean, hell, I'm happy. I'm happy nowadays, that things have changed for us with that idea. Because I just love how people try to defend the whole physical idea thing. I just love how they try to defend it. But here's the thing: they don't understand is that even cars nowadays do not even come out with a CD player anymore or a cassette player.
Yeah.
It went from cassette to CD, and now it's just a screen where you put your cell
It's
phone in.
actually
And that's it.
backwards that we still have like the Blu-ray player on a console.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's kind of crazy that we still have Blu-ray players. Not only that, kind of funny. LG said no more Blu-ray players. I'm not making any more Blu-ray players because for what? Now with the smart TVs, we don't need that shit. People are not buying it, so it's a waste of money right there.
Oh, and then the people online screaming, yeah, but I want to own my games. Yeah, that's not how it works.
No, it is not.
You never owned a game. You never owned a single game. Not since Atari, the Atari VCS. You never owned that game.
It was there, but you had to have the
You could
box.
play it. You had it on the
Yeah,
disc. You had it
yeah.
on the cartridge. You
Mhm.
paid for it,
Mhm.
but it wasn't yours.
Yep.
You know, the really fun fact, when you own a game, that's when you burn down every copy you own, and you can still get the copy for free back again. Then you own the game.
Wow.
So if my copy of Donkey Kong goes lost, or gets in a fire, or gets stolen,
No,
it's gone.
it's
I
gone.
own nothing.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
I own nothing of this game. Not
Mhm.
even the plastic that's on this cartridge. There's nothing that I own about Donkey Kong Bonanza. Nothing I own.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's all owned by the studio. The studio owns the game.
Yep,
I
they're paying
only own a license
license.
to play the game.
That's how it is. That's what we own. I keep telling them, and they come in and argue with me about it. I'm like, oh Lord, don't come arguing with me about that because at the end of the day, though, why are you arguing with me about this when I know even in the box it says this is a license? All you gotta do is read the box.
Yeah.
Is read the box. And not only that, another thing, Maurice, I always keep on saying is this. Why do you want more stuff for your house? I mean, we got enough stuff. Why in the hell would I want 5,000 of
Dude,
these cases? For
dude,
what?
I'm,
Just to
I'm
say I
right
got a
now.
collection? Oh,
I am busy.
man.
I'm busy with a Nintendo video for my Nintendo channel right now.
Oh, oh.
There's a kind of game I'm completely done with on it, and only Nintendo does this, by the way. I'm gonna pick one for you. I'm gonna show it to you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Shit.
Uh-oh. Imagine having a disc full of for 6,000 games with your place. What would look like
These are the kinds of games I hate.
what are the kinds of games you hate? Let me see.
So,
What's
what
the
is
game?
this? This is a download code only game on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh.
So what do you get when you open up the game? The code is already used. You get an empty case with a stupid cardboard piece of paper with a key on it to
Oh,
download the fucking game.
don't get me started with that one. But hold on. Check this out. It happened to me too. I paid for this thing. I was like, yes, I'm getting a BFG. Yes, the Doom BFG edition. And when I see I mean, it looked big on the picture, but damn it, man, look at this shit. I saw the picture. Said, this is a cool thing. Yeah. And so after that, I'm like, I see this. I'm like, huh.
Oh, game key cards are even that they are better.
What here? So
There are three different kinds of games on the Nintendo Switch.
yeah.
You get the game fully on the cartridge, so there's like those are these. Even Cyberpunk 2077 is fully on the cartridge. I got Hitman Trilogy, and that's a game key card. The game key card is an actual cartridge you put in your Nintendo Switch, and then it will download the game. So it's a physical digital key. I get that one. I understand that one. This one I don't understand. You know,
Well,
on one hand, we have like these companies, they need to be all green and all about the environment, and we need to use plastic bags anymore in supermarkets and stuff. And meanwhile, here's Nintendo putting out this crap that's literally nothing. There's like plastic, there's like paper in it, there's even a plastic box, and it's useless. It's fucking useless. There, you buy nothing.
exactly.
You
So,
literally buy nothing. The only
so
thing you bought is a piece of plastic that doesn't do
exactly
anything.
anything. So yeah. So after I got my BFG edition, looking at them, it's like, yes, I'm gonna get a big BFG that the lights turn on. Yeah. So I get this little thing with a mini me stand. That's it. You see this? I was like, huh? So here we go, Maurice. You ready to laugh on this one? So then I see this. I'm like, oh man, look at this case. Sweet case, man. I mean, it looks beautiful, Maurice. When I open it up,
Game key card.
game key card.
There's nothing.
There's nothing. There's nothing. I mean, hell,
Yeah, I'm super done. But with this, you know, or bring the game on cartridge or bring it fully on, but don't
yeah,
do
put
it
it
off.
like do a cool. I mean, this is a collector's edition. At least do a CD to it. And the funny thing is, I already own all these games. I own all the Doom Anthology games. So why am I gonna type in the code for every Doom game I already own? I paid $100 for it, so I bought this because I was like, man, I'm getting a cool BFG. And in the picture, like I said, it looks big and I mean, bro, at least have a person.
It's more like an LFG.
I mean, at least have a person holding it like this so we can see that it's actually, the
It's
man.
an LFG.
At least, I gotta say something positive about it. That little Men in Black gun, the little, what was it called, the cricket. I said, this is my cricket. My cricket gun right here.
No, it's the LFG.
LFG, little fucking gun, yeah. Oh man, I was like, I paid all this money for this shit. I was like, no. Now the helmet is cool, the statue is cool, all that stuff is cool. But hell, I paid some money for that, thinking I was gonna get like a big, like a regular BHG. I was gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna be blasting my PS5 with this thing. Get pictures on there, get some people mad. But man, I got the small. But yeah, but then I went on to look for the big BFG. That thing cost $3,000. I said, I ain't buying no
That's not worth
$3,000.
it.
That's not worth it. Unless if it shoots, it's not worth it. Hell no.
And it really must work like a real BFG. And I want to pay $3,000 for it.
Yep. That's
But
how it
yeah,
is.
that's the problem with right now. There's like we here in the Netherlands we had like a dollar store kind of store that had like a big deal with Nintendo Switch games this week for, I think it was like €7.95 in euros for these Nintendo Switch games. And people on Facebook, they went completely nuts. They stand in line to get to this store to get these Nintendo games. And I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? 90% of those games that are like $7.95 on these crappy cartridge or download key are in the Nintendo store for $2.99 or $1.99 games. And you are buying that game for $7.99 because it has a plastic box extra rubbish.
But at least back in the day, man, we had the cartridge, we had a book that you saw that little by little those books were getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Like, let me see now. Here you go, Uncharted. I remember you got. I had a FIFA game somewhere that it came with the book. But I remember back in the day, at least you bought the game, the cartridge. You're like, oh man, it comes with a book. That was bathroom read for all of us.
Remember that time when you got back from the store with your parents?
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Of the car, and you have your Game Boy with you, and you got a brand new game for the Game Boy, and it got like this paper box with it, and there was like this booklet inside of it, and there
Yeah.
was like a little bit of a story
The
inside of
story.
that
Even the
booklet,
bad guys had
and
the
like the
story.
bad guys,
Yeah, that
and you
was
were like,
cool.
this is like the stuff I need to know. This
Exactly.
was my
Yep.
guide to the game. I needed
Hmm.
to know the thing. So
Hmm.
in the back seat of the car with your Game Boy in your hand, you were like, oh, let's go check out what's inside of the menu before I
Yep.
get home and start playing my video game. These days, there's nothing. It's like empty boxes. Even here, Cyberpunk 2077. This is it.
Uh-oh.
Gorgeous.
Mm.
Nothing. Heh.
Nothing. Yeah. That's what they're doing nowadays. They're giving us nothing, nothing like it was back in the day. And that's what that back in the day when you bought a Nintendo game for me, that was wow, that was amazing. Nowadays, it's like, why would I need a physical thing for a CD? That's it, or for like I said, to do anthology thing. I went over there, spent that money. Said, yeah, my big BRG, LFG,
Is the
and then
studio behind Mindside, is it already dead?
I
I don't know,
don't.
Big B Money. Is it already dead? I hope so.
Oh. Maurice, hold on for real quick. Let me get some more water. I'll be right back. So hold
Yes,
on
sir.
for it. Yes, sir.
I hope that game is already dead. And everybody needs to get fired in that studio.
Oh Lord.
The biggest scam of 2025, Mindside. I can still get pissed off when I see the word Mindside. What a piece of crap game was that? Oh my goodness gracious. That's funny. At least the collector's edition of Tony Hawk gave you a full-size skateboard. That's cool. It is from you. What is from you? The studio? Mindside? I hope you get fired. And you need to get fired today. Shit game. Ah. And I would say I'm going to Gamescom in a couple of weeks. I think August, the 18th or 19th. And I hope these guys are there. I think I need to run if I walk past them. Because I was not nice about that game at all. You all know that I'm making a new Batman movie. Maybe next year. That you are making a new Batman movie. Okay. Anyone have thoughts on the casting? I think it was fine. The kid looks fine. That gonna play what's it called? Link. And I think the girl looks really fine. That's going to be playing Zelda. So hey, no problem there. I have no problem there. Well, they were already talking to get like a chick with a dick to do Zelda, and yeah, I don't know. What's So at least this time they are not going to do a chick with a dick.
Huh? We gotta be happy then.
Yeah. So
Oh
when I now
Lord.
rub one out, I'm not gay.
Oh Lord, I can imagine that. I just imagine how crazy the internet would have gotten. Oh Lord. Oh my God. I just imagine that how crazy the internet would have gotten.
I was thinking of going
Oh
to
no.
Gamescom, but the flights hotel, yeah, it's really, 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 really
It's
expensive.
really expensive, yep. Man,
Yeah.
Maurice, you got in though. I'm happy for
I
you, didn't
got
you?
in finally for the
Yes.
first time ever. I got in. I
Yep. I got
finally got into Gamescom. I finally got invited to go to the press days of Gamescom. Oh,
I'm saving that money for next year. I'm going to Gamescom. I'm gonna go to Maurice's place. We're gonna go
but
live there. We're gonna
holy
have some fun.
shit, that the hotel costs. What do you?
How
I'm
much does it
staying there
cost?
for 3 nights,
How much does the hotel cost?
€700.
For a night?
No, for three
Oh.
nights,
Oh, I said
and
for a
it's a
night?
shitty B&B hotel, like
Oh shit.
nothing.
I was about to die here. I was like, what? Oh Lord,
It's
it's gonna
so
take me 2 years to
expensive.
save.
You know,
Damn.
I'm going a day earlier, and this is really funny. I'm going a day earlier, so I'm going on Monday. I'm going to Cologne, and to be. I wanted to go walk around Cologne for a Tuesday. So Tuesday there's still nothing going on at Gamescom, so I wanted to go walk around a little bit in that area. The
Hmm.
Monday to Tuesday, I had to pay. I think it was like $60 for the room. Tuesday,
Hello?
it's like $100. But when Gamescom starts, it was $250 per night for the same room.
Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. But at least you got a room though, so that's good. So that's good. I mean, you're gonna be there for at least the 2 or 3 days, so that's good. I mean, I know you're gonna have a lot of fun over there in Gamescom, man.
Yeah,
Ah,
I can't wait.
oh
I can't
Lord.
wait to see what's going on there.
So
I've already been invited to come to the Xbox stand and to see some stuff going on there. So
yeah,
and
you're probably gonna see some doctors and nurses. Yeah, trying
yeah,
to revive
but
Xbox
Microsoft is
again.
not really there. They're already dead.
They're not there. Yeah, it's all in spirit now. Yeah, Maurice is gonna go over there with his Ouija board, and summon Microsoft, summon
Yeah.
Xbox to come back alive and kick some butt. That's what they're gonna do. Summon it.
I really wanted to go back to PlayStation, but PlayStation again is not coming to Gamescom.
Oh, what? No.
No.
Well, wait. Okay, so,
Nintendo
huh?
is coming to Gamescom, Xbox is coming to Gamescom. Everybody's coming to Gamescom except for PlayStation.
Why?
They have no games.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, they got that Phantom Blade game coming. They were cheering that up. I thought it was gonna be showing up there a little bit more, but okay.
They probably don't have any games. I think that's the
Oh,
problem.
there. No, but they did put the Y factor. They said they were going to go to China and some other place. I don't know where they were going to go because they're trying to grow an audience. They're trying to grow an audience. But the thing is, though, why can't they go everywhere?
I don't know.
That's a good question. Why can't they go everywhere like Xbox is doing? So the question is,
Hey,
does
maybe
PlayStation?
maybe PlayStation can rent a little spot at the Xbox game stand because Xbox at
Yeah.
least has a lot of PlayStation games.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, they could rent a little space, just to cheer for Spider-Man. Yeah. Yeah, they should do that. They should like get a little place, be like Xbox. We ain't got no money. Can you give us a little space? Okay, no problem. Come over here. Yeah, put your PlayStation 5 right here. No problem. Put it right here.
But let's be honest. But really, let's be honest.
Mhm.
How many games, first-party games, does PlayStation have announced that we know are coming? I know Wolverine. I know that
Uh-huh.
that
The, ho-
Naughty
the
Dog game.
the House Marquee game.
Which one?
House Marquee. Remember the developing one? I just read about it that they're going to show it later on in 2026. I mean
But
2025. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna show a little bit
but
more
we've
about it.
seen nothing yet.
Yeah, we ain't seen
The only
shit.
game we've seen are Wolverine and the game from Insomniac, the space
Oh,
Last
and
of
the,
Us.
and the Last of Us in a chronological order now. Remember that. Playing in a chronological order.
But that's it.
That's it.
That's it. They have a lot of games like third party and a second party developed exclusive,
hmm
but
hmm
nothing from their own studios.
They have nothing. They have nothing. It's like everything is a remaster, remake, remaster, remake, remaster, remake, remaster, remake. And every time they release a new game, they gotta go out there, put out their prayers, do all that stuff. They gotta eat their vitamins, like Hulk Hogan says, because at the end of the day, their studio might shut down. Because look at Marathon. Marathon was supposed to come out this year, and now they
Yep.
moved it. I mean,
But that's
I
not a big deal. I was not looking forward to Marathon that much. I am still a person that thinks Marathon can be a good game because
mhm.
I trust Bungie.
Yeah, yeah, I think so
Bungie
too. Yeah.
knows how to make a great shooter on consoles. Destiny still amazing.
hmm
Destiny lost a lot of players. I don't know if you know this, but they just released a brand new expansion for Destiny 2, and nobody's playing it right now. Like literally no one.
Wow.
Destiny 2 is. I don't think that Destiny 2 is more dead than it can be right now. It's like super dead.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's impossible to be more dead than Destiny right now. And that's sad
Yeah.
because Destiny is a really good game.
Yep. Even my friend, that plays a lot of Destiny, has been cooling down with Destiny, and that guy really plays Destiny. Really does. Really
It's
does.
so good. Destiny is so good.
Mm-hmm.
People should and never say anything bad about Destiny. Destiny has some of the best first person shooter mechanics in any console game.
Mm-hmm.
If you are going by just like the technical part of it, I think it's even better than something like Call of Duty or Fortnite or whatever. It's magnificent. That's Destiny. So I still have high hopes for Marathon, but let's just wait and see.
Wow. Wow.
Oh yeah, Yodel Hote. That's also a first-party PlayStation game.
Oh yeah, Ghost of Yotze. We keep
Ghost of
forgetting about
Yotei.
that game. You know, they came out and said that the stances have left the game. They're not using stances for this one. Mm. How come? How come they're not out there fighting? Say, yeah, the stances. Watch them die now. Move the goalposts and say, yeah, the stances were not so cool and all this stuff. You're gonna see them go out there root for this game. When I did like the whole stance idea, like how to use the stances with the swords, that was pretty cool. Because at the end of the day, they have different stances for a sword fight over there in Japan back in the day with the samurai, and now they
Mhm.
took that away. Now they're keeping it simple, kind of
Let's be
like
honest. You can say a lot about Ghost of Yotei or what's
yeah.
it? Yeah, Ghost of Yotei,
Hmm.
but it's gonna be a great game and it's gonna be doing really well for PlayStation. You
Oh,
can
I know, I know
even
it
the
is.
biggest fanboy can will say, yeah, this is a good game.
Yeah, but there's only one thing I said I did not like about that game. You know what that is? It's the same story of Assassin's Creed. I was like, oh
Yeah.
man, yeah. That was the only thing I was like, I finished Assassin's Creed Shadows, right?
Hmm.
Great game, fantastic. I loved every minute of it. Imagine me replaying the same game but with different. I mean, the same story but with different characters. I said, you know what? I'm leaving that for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, for next year. Yeah, I mean, it's just the same story, and kind of sad though because I'll be honest with you, I was really pumped up for this game, and I can't be like, oh, they copied up Assassin's Creed Shadows. Look, the Assassin's Creed Shadows came out when did the story come out? Like last year, was it? That we first saw the game or something? Was it last year, 2 years ago? And this game was already in development, so
Yeah.
they had the idea for that story too. So yeah, it was pretty much the same stories, pretty much coming on in together at the
And there's
same
nothing
time.
wrong with,
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima already looked good and was a great game.
Oh
So
my god, that game!
it's there's
Ooh,
nothing wrong with.
the
And
story was good.
with Helldivers 2, that's a good thing about what you're saying here. Helldivers 2 coming to Xbox.
Hmm.
I think I think the reason Helldivers 2 is coming to Xbox
Hmm.
is because of the failure of Concord.
Wow, I think so too. I think so too because Concord
Because
really,
if
really,
Concord
really.
actually also released day one on Xbox
Mhm.
in Game Pass or not in Game Pass
Or free to play, like I said,
or
it should
free
have
to
been.
play,
Should have
it
been. Yeah.
would have been a success.
Yeah, I keep saying that because I mean I always look for the what if situation with that game, and I say all the time it should have been free to play. It should have been a free to play game.
Concord is not a bad game, and I'll die on that hill. I've
No, no,
played it
I played
with
it too.
a
I
lot
give
of
it my
people.
2 cents. Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
fun game. I think I enjoyed Concord more than I did Overwatch.
Wow, wow, pretty interesting.
I
Wow.
enjoyed Concord a lot, and that game only failed miserably because it was only played on PlayStation and a little bit on PC.
Look,
And
look,
of course, that they made it like $40 for a online game that has free to play games in the same genre also didn't help. They
yep.
should have put that game in PlayStation Plus day one, and they should have put that game in Game Pass day one,
Hmm.
and on PC on Steam for like 20, maybe $20 or so. That game would have done really well. I think Concord
Yeah.
would have lived a long life, but
But yeah, like always, Maurice, they're after money. There's always like they have that, this is the problem with these companies, right? They don't sit there like that. It's like, why don't you look at the panorama, right? You got to look at the panorama. You have Concord was kind of like an Overwatch game, right? You have Overwatch that is free to play out there. How can you go out there and compete against Overwatch when Overwatch is free to play? I mean, like I said, this is what we work with. I mean, when people look at Concord and it's like, man, $40, but wait, I got Overwatch. I'm not spending, those $40. It can be the most popular game in the world, but people be like, I'm not spending those $40 because I have Overwatch over
And
here.
Marvel Rivals also killed them.
Oh my God, Marvel Rivals would have killed anything out there. It would have been done
Marvel
because
Marvel
yeah,
Rivals came out like what? The same week or the 2 weeks from each other or something?
I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
nobody cared about Concord anymore when Marvel Rivals came out.
Of course. I mean, they killed it right away and just let because well, because I love when PlayStation does something like that. Like they have that sweet opportunity all the time. Like when they do something bad, they get like a sweet opportunity, like to fade away, kind of hide. I think it was when Starfield was coming out. I think it was there. I remember they decided to increase the plus. I think it was during that time when Starfield came out. There's still a little price increase right here. Just keep it quiet. Let's see how people react to it since Starfield's coming out because everybody was focused on Starfield. They totally forgot about what PlayStation was doing because everybody was ready. Yeah, it should be trash. It should be enjoyed. I mean, everybody was just focused on that game, and PlayStation went in there and did something.
This is exactly what I've been talking
Yeah.
about for years. If
Wow.
there's something amazing, like next level genius, what Sony can do, it's
Hmm.
their marketing
It's the
department.
marketing. Yeah, they do a really
The
good job.
marketing of
Hmm.
PlayStation is magnificent.
Hmm.
The 6,000 people that got fired at Xbox, like I think 70% of them was from the marketing department. Well, if
Hmm.
there's one department at Xbox that needs to get fired, it's the marketing department.
Department. Yep. Yep. It was really bad. At least they got a little bit better though. I mean,
I dare
hmm
to say that I did more for the Xbox Series S
oh yeah.
than that whole department at Xbox
Hmm.
did for the Xbox Series
I
S.
know. And for Xbox itself, because a lot of us, right? A lot of us sitting here, like me, for example, I sit here every day. I try to always bring the positive on Xbox, try to bring always the love to Xbox and everything. And I keep talking to people about Xbox. There's a lot of people, like I said, that listen to all these negative talks. They go out there and listen to all these negative talks and come in here and, ask me the question, what do you think about what this guy said? I keep on saying, why should I worry about what he says, though? I mean, we're seeing everything that's happening out here, right? So at the end of the day, though, that's what I do. And I even do a better job than they do sometimes. I'm like, why don't you guys come cheer? Like, for example, right? After Perfect Dark got shut down, we saw that. Matt Booty comes out and he's like, well, we got 40 games in development. I was like, okay, but what do you think? And person's gonna ask you, okay, you got 40 games in development, but how much of those 40 games are actually coming out? Would it be 10? Would it be 5? I mean, people are gonna start asking you that question. I mean, you guys really, like I said, you guys gotta do something. You guys really gotta do something to get the fan, to be there. Because even I love my Xbox because at the end of the day, I love how it works. I love everything runs on it. I love how everything it is over there. And not only that, I save over here, which is important. But at the end of the day, you guys got to come out and do some more stuff. I mean, for example, that video that they did when they announced the next generation console, it killed everything that was literally being talked about around it for a year and a half, right? It
Yeah.
literally just destroyed out there. And it only took them a minute and 18 seconds. 1 minute, 18 seconds to destroy 10 narratives that were out there. They keep doing stuff like that, it will be pretty amazing. And for example, right? How everybody's out there saying all the crap they're saying, Xbox should come out and say, well, for you guys, it might be a PC, but for us, this handheld is an Xbox. Now, believe it or not, this is an Xbox because, this. I mean, shut all these idiots off just for us to have some fun. Because at the end of the day, it's fun for us because we get to show and have fun. But at least you guys are going out there putting up a fight, and that's what we want to see, a little bit of a fight. Because I love. Okay, I get the idea of being. Oh, I love you, bro. You're my homie. Oh, you're cool with me. You're my brother. Because at the end of the day, I know these guys. They sit there, they drink tea and eat donuts, like I said, or coffee, because that's what they do. Because it's all about money, right? While we're out here trying to fight, but bro, just do something. Just put up a little bit of a fight against everything that's out there, so all that stuff gets shut down. All that things that they do. You know, shit.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
I
all
know
it
what
is.
you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean
Then we have
they gotta pick it up because it's like what you say about the Series S. You talk a lot about the Series S,
yeah.
right? You talk a lot about it. It's a good console, but then you have like other devs go out there and say some things out there. But at the end of the day, some of them like to throw negative stuff on it. But bro, it's working fine.
I find it really funny that they always that there are some people like, yeah, but the developer said that the Xbox Series S was really bad. For one, it's always developers that never put a game
Hmm.
on the Series S that say the Series S is really bad,
Hmm.
and the people that do have games on the Series S all say, "Oh, it's a fine console. It works perfectly fine. I can get everything to work on the thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
No problem there."
Yeah, but here comes the funny part is about that, Maurice, about that discussion is that if like all these third party devs start putting the games on Nintendo Switch too, so
Yeah.
the question is which one is going to help back now? Is it the
So is the
Series
Nintendo
S?
Switch 2 holding back the generation?
Exactly. I don't see nobody going out there talking about it because again, we gotta talk negative about Xbox, and
Yeah.
and they just don't do nothing about it. Like I say, put up a little fight, just to get us all.
Remember, I think like what maybe half a year ago, before the Nintendo Switch even got anything released, I already said to you, Louis, watch my words. The
Yep.
Switch 2 is gonna be on par, or maybe a little bit less, maybe a
Last,
little bit better than the Series
yeah.
S.
Uh-huh.
And where are we?
Look where we're at now. Oh
Who
man,
was
look,
right?
you were
I
right.
was right.
You were right. Yeah, you were right. You were right 100% because I mean, hell, they're not gonna spend
It
all that
makes
money like
sense.
this. Yeah, it makes
It makes
sense.
sense, you know.
Yeah.
The Switch 2 is a brand new console. The Series S is now 5 years old.
Mhm.
So technology goes further. So it
Mhm.
makes sense that a handheld or this is not a handheld, it's a, what's it called? Hybrid. A
Hybrid.
hybrid
Yeah.
console gets around the same uh, kind of calculating power as the Series S. And
Hmm.
I was right. I was right from the start.
Yep.
My goodness. I should be an insider for the games industry sometimes.
But kind of funny that three
Switch
point
2 is nearer to the Series S than it is to a PlayStation 4.
and watch this Switch Two sell 100 million consoles. Watch this. I mean, when
I
it
don't
does, I'm
think
gonna be laughing my butt off when it does.
I don't think the Switch 2 will do as good as the Nintendo
No, you,
Switch.
you don't think so?
No.
I mean, let's see. Let's see. I mean,
The amount of the
oh,
amount of new stuff what the original Switch brought is not to be found in the Switch 2.
oh,
The first
innovation. You
Switch
mean like
really brought
yeah,
something new to the table. The Switch
innovation?
2, eh.
Okay, it's more of the same. At least it has a mouse though.
Yeah, but the mouse works. I come on. Who's gonna? Sorry, but who is who in right mind is going to use that mouse function in the controller? I've got literally every game that's on the Nintendo Switch 2. I got all the games, everyone, every optimized game for the Switch 2. I got. Not a single one made me pull out the controllers and use it as a mouse.
Is it as a mouse? I think it's gonna be Metroid Prime that's gonna do it. Probably some first person. Does Cyberpunk
I'm gonna
actually work with?
get me some
Does Mike?
water
Does
really quick.
Okay, okay, go for it. What what the chat has to say. All right, let me see. What was I talking about? No, I was talking about that Microsoft like needs to put up a bigger fight with the marketing because they're kind of like a lot of us go over here and cheer for it, but they need to give us more ammo to keep on cheering for it. Or even though they give us a little bit, but it's not enough. We need more. We need more ammunition. Like the video, like when Sarabon came out talking about next generation hardware, that was good ammo for shutting down all those errors that were set out there. That was good ammo. That was good ammo. That's what we need. We need a little bit, just a little bit more of ammo for stuff like that. That's what we were talking about. So let's see. So Switch 2 is going to be the 10th generation video game. I think so. 10th generation, yeah. I think so. Is it 10th generation, right, Maurice? 10th
Oh,
generation.
yeah, with the Switch 2, I'm not sure. Some people say it's Gen 10. Other people say it's Gen 9, and I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. All you care is the games that are come on there you have fun with, right?
Yes. That's the only thing I care about. I don't care, There's people saying, "Well, it's the Switch 2 is extra because the original Switch is a Gen 8, and the Wii U was also a Gen 8, so they were all both in the same generation, and the Switch 2 is actually a Gen 9." Fuck off. I don't care.
Exactly. We just want to play games.
I just want to play games. I don't care what
Uh,
generation it is.
I mean, it's like nowadays because
What is a generation? How do you define a generation of
I
console?
don't know. Because nowadays,
I'm still waiting for PC too.
yeah. Because I mean, I got a question for you. It's simple, right? Because I think it was not a cipher. He made a good one. He says, I think my disappointment is the fact that I've seen Xbox implement cutting edge technology in their PC games. Everything on PlayStation still looks PS4. But the thing is, all these games, when you look at them technology wise, right, and the advancement they have made, we're still literally kind of playing 360 games just with better graphics. That's how I see it, and of course, a little bit more of movements. But that's how I've been seeing games like for the last, like ever since we did this jump.
We didn't see a generational leap since the
No,
PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2.
we have not seen it. Not even 360.
No,
Not 360. No.
no,
Okay, I thought
I
it was
don't
three.
think so.
I
The
think the
only
360.
things that got better are the cables that we connect to the televisions.
Oh, that's it. And then of course more graphics. More shadows, more grass, more trees, more movements, kind of, load speeds, which is really important. Remember back in the day when you used to load? I miss those days when you used to load.
And
You had a
that's
chance
also
to
a lot
go to
of people
bed.
always saying. But Maurice, if I'm getting a Xbox Series S, will it hold up so many years? I have no idea. They are still bringing out games to the Xbox One like every week. There are still coming out games are still coming out for the Xbox One every week.
Wow.
PlayStation 4 every week still game.
Yep.
Even big games. We just had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. It works fine on the Xbox One.
Mm-hmm. On the Xbox One? Oh,
I did a video on it on the Xbox One. I
oh,
like literally the base model here. That's my day one. I bought in Germany because here in the Netherlands it wasn't even available yet. So this is a 2013 model of the Xbox One. And it runs Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 perfectly fine.
like it's nothing. It runs it
It's
beautiful,
60
right?
FPS. Same goes for the Elden Ring Night Rain. Xbox One. It works perfectly fine. It's playable. So what is holding back the generation? The Xbox One? The Nintendo
Hmm.
Switch? I don't know.
I don't know because I gotta tell you something. I mean, Ragey in the building, he'll tell you this much. He has a 1070 Ti and he still plays modern games on his 1070 Ti. He still does. So
Yeah.
the question is, what is the fact that it's actually truly holding up the gen? I mean, what is it? And I believe that it's none of the consoles, none of that stuff. There's got to be something that it's happening that we just don't know. Maybe the development process has been hell. Maybe a lot of stuff. It could be that because that's what we really do know is that development has been hell for this generation. It's been hell.
I don't know if I told you this, but for I think like 2 weeks ago, my first PC or my laptop. I'm a laptop guy. I love laptops.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I've always had laptops. Even now, here for my channel, I'm using a laptop. It's I got here a what is it? A
It's not
i9
comfortable.
4080,
Nice.
128 GB DDR5, like a beast. If I open up this laptop, it growls.
It goes, "Rawr."
But
Rawr. Kind of like the wolf of Ghost of Yote that it talks to you. Rawr, you know.
and but my other laptop, my first laptop that I used for my channel when I first started with the
Mhm.
channel, that was a AMD 5 with a onboard video card, and it died on me like 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I buried it next to my
let
dog,
it.
and
You
no, but it was dead. It was really really dead. So
Wow.
What did I do? I was checking out for a new laptop just as a second laptop.
Hmm.
And I was looking around and I found also, by the way, again, a MSI. This is my second MSI laptop. And I found what was it? An i7 13th generation with a 4060 RTX video card in it.
Video card, right? You need more than
That
that.
thing is faster than a PlayStation 5 Pro.
Damn. Damn.
And it costed me 800 euros. That's the same amount as a PlayStation 5
Oh,
Pro cost.
damn. Damn. Cost you 800. Damn. 40. Damn. I mean, I'm already, I don't even know what to say. I'm just saying, damn, that hurt me right there. 800 euros for a better. And that's the
I
thing.
got a laptop that's better than my PlayStation 5 Pro
And the
for the
best thing,
same price as a PlayStation 5 Pro.
and the cool thing is, Maurice, you can plug it into your TV and play games.
Yes.
Yeah, you can plug it in TV and you can plug in the controller, just have some fun. That's
Yeah.
all you gotta do. I love
And
that
I've done it.
technology. Thanks.
And I don't need to pay for any upgrades for games or anything to get it to PC2 or the next generation of PC hardware.
Oh
Updates
Lord.
are free. Everything works.
Exactly. One of the beauties that I love, and I don't understand why these PlayStation fanboys do not fight this because Xbox does it for free.
I love it.
Oh
I
Lord.
I was flabbergasted. I downloaded Arkham Knight, and Arkham Knight is still
Still.
Gen 8 on both the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. Um, I downloaded Arkham Knight, and it even has like special NVIDIA
That's incredible.
extra graphical blah 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 things. I was blown away. I could play that game on like ultra high, and I even downloaded an extra ray tracing mod patch for it. That game looks insane on my laptop. Like the smoke, you could even walk through the smoke and you see the smoke in real time moving around the body of Batman. I was like, what the
Ooh, what
fuck
the
is this?
Yeah, you can probably see the smart come. I mean, not the smart, the fart coming out of him. You see the smart
Yes!
sneaking up. Yeah,
You could almost smell it.
You know what's solid? I mean, it's the way it is. And look, I remember the other day I was having a discussion with someone about like, yeah, my PC is better than an Xbox console and all this stuff. I'm like, bro, listen, graphically it can be better, right? But it's just, we're playing the same damn game. I don't care what you say about how beautiful the game looks. We are playing the same game. I mean, if I'm playing Call of Duty and I got a guy shooting at me, I'm not gonna be like stop and be like, oh, look at my shadow. Well, I got someone else shooting at me. Oh, look at the grass. Oh, look at the sky. Look over there, how beautiful
But
it
5
is.
minutes later, I'm playing the game and I don't care how the trees look.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. All we care about is pointing that gun and just taking out the bad guy. That's what we care about. That's it. I mean, oh Lord, it's incredible how a lot of people like to focus on that. It's like I remember one time somebody came out there and even asked Cyberpunk, the developers of Cyberpunk, when are you guys going to do the pro version? I'm like, why should Cyberpunk do a pro version? I mean, that game is just beautiful the
No,
way it is.
they actually optimized the game better for the PlayStation 5 right now than it is for
Yeah.
Xbox.
Mhm.
Have you heard it?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, it was out there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yesterday, the new patch came out, the
Mhm.
2.3 patch for
Yeah, and I know
Cyberpunk
you did
2077,
your testing. Yep.
and I did the testing. And right now, on the PlayStation 5 Pro, Cyberpunk 2077 runs in performance mode between 80 and 90 FPS,
Wow.
and
Wow.
in
That's good.
quality mode, in ray tracing mode,
Mhm.
it actually runs at 40 FPS.
Wow. Pretty cool stuff right there.
These functions are not available on Xbox Series S and X.
No, at least not yet. I mean, let's see if they
They
update
should
it.
be. I think it's a bug. I did a
Yeah.
video yesterday on the Xbox Series X version, and it ran horrendous on the Xbox Series X. I have no idea what happened there. Series S was okay, it's still 60 FPS in performance mode and 30 FPS in quality mode, but I want my 40 FPS in quality mode on the Series S in 120 hertz.
Oh
And
Lord.
it's possible, you know, they can even make Cyberpunk 2077 run at 40 FPS on the Switch too, in quality mode. Now, I must say that the resolution, the base resolution, and some of the graphical options are a little bit lower than it is on the Xbox Series S. And Xbox Series S still has one tier above the Switch 2 version, and that's a 60 FPS version. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's I think the 2.3 version on the Xbox is actually broken.
Wow, they gotta fix it. They gotta go in and fix it. Yes, sir. They gotta go in and fix it.
Yeah, but Switch 2 has 120 hertz, but Switch that doesn't mean that everything is 120
20
FPS.
hertz. Yeah, it's not gonna be that. Yeah. Because
People always tell about, yeah, but it's 120 hertz, but that doesn't mean it runs at 120 FPS.
yep. That's what it means. Let's see, Brother Screen said lies on the OG TV. It's silly. YouTube video shows how much nonsense it is. Well, I gotta tell you something, Brother Scream. I don't know about those YouTube videos, but bro, I used to. Here's a funny story, right? So I have an LG C2 right here.
Yeah, that's by the way, in between, sorry,
Yeah.
that's 100% true. These frame rate counters on your TV, LG, Samsung, doesn't matter. They are lying. They are not true. These
Okay.
are not really counting the frames of your games.
Yeah.
They are estimates.
Their estimates. Yeah.
I can do real frame rate tests, and that costs a way more time than a television can do. I can tell you that one.
Mm-hmm.
It cost me for 1 minute of frame rate testing on a console game is it cost me upwards to an hour of rendering for 1 minute of video.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because I was gonna say, like, for the when I used to game on the Samsung TV, which is 4K and everything, that's where I used to game. Right? When I heard that I had to get HDMI 2.1 and everything, once I got the TV, I saw the jump. I mean, I saw a big difference. Now, the frames and all that stuff, that's going on out there, that's the thing that's actually, kind of killing us because, they promise us all these consoles to run 4K 60 native, but we're still not out there. Right now, we're at 2K. Isn't Maurice? It's 2K upscaling to 4K, right? That's what is going on right now, right?
Yeah.
2K upscaling. Yeah, we're still there.
Right now we're in the generation of 2K games.
2K games, yep. This is that. Actually, they perfected the 2K. So probably by next gen, we'll probably see that come into perfection. I just hope and pray that they don't come out with a goddamn console that it has HDMI 2.2 or HDMI 2.3 or HDMI 3.1 or 3.0. Please, Lord, don't do that to me. Please, Lord, because again, then I have to go out there buy a new TV to see the actual boost because that's what sucks. You got to get the TV to see the actual boost.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like what even Plume Gaming. If you go ahead and ask Plume, Plume was like, man, when he had an old TV, right? He was playing 4K and everything, but it's like, as soon as I got the LG, wow, there was a big boost. I mean, he went through all the good. It's like, wow, this is different. This looks so good. He saw the difference. That is actually, where I see the difference right there because there is a boost. But with the frame rates and the resolution, the games are not getting to what the box actually says. Yeah, 4K. Yeah.
I still love the box of the original PlayStation 5 with the 8K logo.
Oh, I still have it
Biggest
right there.
lie. The biggest lie in gaming
Yeah.
ever. The biggest
Yeah.
lie in gaming ever. The PlayStation 5 can't even output at 8K.
Okay. And there was this one little indie game that actually kind of
Yeah, but
pushed to 8K.
internally it ran at 8K, but it's an indie game. It's the Tourist. It's also the
The Tourist,
only game that does it. That game runs at 8K internally on the PlayStation 5, but the HDMI
Mm-hmm.
of the PlayStation 5 is not fast enough to get the game running at 8K. So it's maxed out at 6K, and what do you know? There's also a 6K native game on the Xbox Series X.
Oh, wow. Nobody talks about that. What game is that? Uh-oh.
It's Ori and the Will of the Wisps that runs
Oh.
at native 6K at 60 FPS.
Oh, wow. So Ori runs 6K. Did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta go out there and buy an 8K TV in order to see that.
The only game, by the way. It's the only
The
game
only
that
game.
does it.
The only game
But
that does that.
the game
Insane.
also, by the way, I'm using that's so funny. Ori and the Will of the Wisps is always the game that I use to test my hardware, to test
Wow.
my TVs, and test. Today I had some problems with OBS for my recordings, so I had to
Yeah.
completely um, redo. And oh, actually, PlayStation 5 Pro runs 8K game, no upscale.
Oh,
The only game that there are two or three games I think that can do 8K. That's F1, 2025. What's it called? The Dead Space AliExpress game. What's it called?
Callisto Protocol you're talking about?
Yeah,
Okay.
that one, and I think
Okay.
there's another one, but they all use insane amounts of upscaling. And I think Callisto, oh yeah, Callisto Protocol it was. That game runs internally on 1080p that's being upscaled to 8K.
Wow. Wow.
So
Wow. So guys, just remember one thing. Don't fall for the lies.
it's they can tell
No
you
man.
it's 8K, and then maybe the output at 8K on the PlayStation 5 Pro, but
Mm,
it's nowhere near
it's
8K.
not over near okay. Oh damn. Maurice, hold on before let me go real quick to the potty real fast.
Yeah. Ori and the Will of the Wisp will be amazing on Switch. I hope so. If it gets optimized for the Switch 2, I think it's gonna be insane on the Switch 2. 1080p, 120 FPS. That would be really cool. I think it could handle the game really well. If people want to truly know who is better, check agnostic USB Sega or far more in Xbox cams. We are cheering. Okay, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, No Man's Sky. Thank you, Callisto Protocol and No Man's Sky, and oh, I think Gran Turismo also, but they all use insane amounts of upscaling, like insane amounts of upscaling. So, but yeah, I hope they will. Did you know, by the way, this is a fun fact. Did you know that Ori and the Blind Forest, the first Ori game on the Nintendo Switch, actually has Xbox achievements? A lot of people don't know this, but there are two games on the Nintendo Switch that have official Xbox achievements that are counting on your Xbox account. And those are Ori and the Blind Forest and Minecraft. You can actually unlock Xbox achievements on the Nintendo Switch. Nobody's talking about that, but it's really fun little fact. So, did you know that, Crazy Louie, that you can unlock? I think he doesn't hear me yet. Do you hear me? Do you like me now?
What happened?
I said, did you know that on the Nintendo Switch you can actually unlock real Xbox achievements that count towards your Xbox account?
Really?
Yeah. There are two,
Did not know
Minecraft and
that.
Ori and the Blind Forest.
Oh wow, really? Hmm. Hmm. Oh man,
And by the
Maurice.
way, also a fun little fact, Ori and the Will of the Wisps is one of the games that runs 4K native, not even upscaled, 4K native, 60 FPS on the Series S.
Wait, on the what now? On
Yeah,
that console? On that
yeah,
console that everybody says it sucks?
yeah.
Wow.
4K native, 60 FPS. And it's not the only one.
Wow.
There is like, I think, around 10, 15 games on the Series S that run native 4K on the Series S at around 60 FPS or 30 FPS. And the biggest game, I think, is Mass Effect Trilogy. Mass Effect Trilogy actually runs at 4K native on the Series S, but at 30 FPS.
Hmm. Hmm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're not gonna like that because I mean they always like to thrash the poor Series S. They
Hmm.
always like to say it's bad. They like to say, "Oh Lord, it's awful." You
Yeah.
know, it's a bad console, but hey, it's not as bad as people think it is because I gotta tell you
Nope.
something. I even explained this 100%. If there's 1,000 games and 995 of them work, the console's doing fine. There's a problem with the development. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Now, if it was 1,000 games and 400 were working right and 600 are bad, then I'll say it's the console. That's
Yep.
the thing. That's what we got to. That's why I keep on saying that all the freaking time because a lot of people like to always say, "Oh, the Xbox Series S," because it's developer said. Oh, because of one developer. But what happened to the rest of the 200 games that were released this year? There's been like 200 games out there. 200.
Yep.
So
Also,
come
the
on.
fact, there's also like a lovely thing that I hear a lot of people complaining about the last week was a Game Pass being bad for the publishers or developers of the games. And I think it was like the developer
Oh my
of
god.
the
Oh, you know who it is? Journey to the Savage Planet too.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw that
And
already.
first of all, if your game is shit, it's not gonna sell. Journey to the it was a meh game at best. That's not the problem of the Series S. Your game would
Mhm,
just suck.
mhm.
The second thing is, if Game Pass was so incredibly bad for publishers and for developers, then why did High on Life came back to Game Pass?
Exactly. But that's another thing because it's kind of funny though, Maurice. The reason why they came out and said this, it was because the deal that they went because look, we know that they probably made a deal, right? They probably made a deal. Xbox gave them money for the game. They were like, well, the first time we did the deal, the money was good, but this time it wasn't as good as it was the first time. I'm like, oh, so your problem is that? Why don't you, instead of going out there talking about it publicly, why didn't you sit down with Microsoft and say, hey, Microsoft, listen, this is my second game. Can I have a little more? This is my second game. Give us a little extra more.
Yeah,
Just to give us that. That's all you had to say. You guys.
High on Life 2 is coming to Game Pass
Yeah.
too.
Yep. That too.
It's
That
a
too.
independent developer. They don't have
Yep.
anything going on with Xbox,
Mm-mm.
but they thought and they said yes to the Xbox money.
Yep, of
You know,
course.
every person that comes to me and says, "Yeah, Xbox is bad for the publishers because they don't get
Mhm.
enough money," then that's their own problem because they said yes. It's not Microsoft that said yes. It's not like Microsoft is holding a gun against their head and say, "Your
Mhm.
game's going to Game Pass right now,
Yep.
and we're gonna pay you nothing."
Uh-oh. I just read something. Microsoft just put a news that they no longer offer movie and TV show for purchase or renting, breaking new checks if it's real now. Oh, here we
How
go.
many people do buy that? I did buy a couple of
Yeah, I
movies
did
on
too,
the
but
Xbox,
yeah, I
but
did too. Yeah.
we have things like Amazon Prime and Netflix and
Netflix,
stuff.
yeah, so
Yeah, no,
yeah, I mean it's a hey, man. If it goes, it goes. If it's there, it's cool. I mean, I
Sony,
know that
Sony
also was there.
already closed down that part
Yeah,
on the
they
PlayStation
they
PlayStation
closed it.
4.
They closed it. I think it was this gen they closed it down. The
Yeah,
people,
this gen, I think
and
so.
not only
Because
that.
on PlayStation you could also buy movies.
Oh, but here's the funny part. They said loud and clear, just to be loud and clear, because I know people are going to be like, no. So here we go. I'm going to read it. Microsoft Movies and TV will no longer offer movies on or TV shows for purchase. You can continue watching your previously purchased and personal videos on the Xbox. Thank you for being part of the Xbox community. So you can still watch it while PlayStation
That's
took it
that's
all
perfect.
out,
PlayStation just threw it out.
just threw it out, and did not even gave the people their money back.
Nothing. I got
Nothing.
two movie collections on my Xbox, and that's I've got the extended
I
versions
think
of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
I think I
I
have
want.
Friday the 13th.
I think I bought that one. There was like a deal for like $20. You could buy all six the movies on the Xbox with
Yeah.
the extended versions in 4K for $20, and I was like, that's a good deal. I'm gonna pick that one, and I think I've got the original four Batman movies
Mhm.
on my Xbox. But
Yep. But Freddie Fox says it's not a big deal. No one uses it. But here's the thing, though. You're gonna watch me to make it a big deal. They're making it a big deal. They're gonna make it a big deal because that's what they do, and the fanboys are gonna pick up on that. But the thing is, we have receipts about PlayStation shutting down the store, so it's not gonna go pretty well for you guys. So if you fanboys go out there going crazy, you're not gonna like the response
hey, at
because you got
least we can
receipts.
still watch the movies we paid.
Exactly. Yep, exactly. So yeah, we have our
Or they're
receipts.
stopping. Perfect, no problem.
Yep, we have our receipts. Yeah, and Maurice, a whole Game Pass situation. I was just laughing my butt off because then I talked about let's go over here. Let's go to PlayStation. Okay, because it's pretty much the same formula, believe it or not. Because the thing is that when a game launches, here's the thing: when the game launches on no matter what on what console it launches, if it sells, it will sell because people are going to buy the one that are real fans of the game will go ahead and buy it. But then they're going to be other people will be like, oh, okay, it's there. I'm just going to wait for a sale.
Yeah,
That's what happens
yeah.
because people like to buy more games on sale than anything, right? So we move over here, right? To PlayStation, right? Diablo 2 comes out on Plus. Top 10 play game. It was on top 15 play games. Diablo 2. It was up because it was on PlayStation Plus, right?
Yeah.
What do you think the price was for that game? It was 70 on PlayStation.
Hmm.
70. So during those 2 or 3 months that Diablo 4 sits on Plus, or whatever month or whatever it is, let's say a month, right? Sits there on Plus, that month, Xbox not making any money.
Hey, Noel Quaison, you're talking about Donkey Kong Bonanza all the time. Why don't you buy it?
Yeah.
He's talking constantly about Donkey Kong
Yeah,
Bonanza.
I see him in there. He's
Stop
all
watching this video. Go to the store and buy the game.
right. Run, get it. Order it
Run.
for Amazon. Get it. Go ahead and purchase it, and then come back and tell me how much fun it was. Yes, because that's what I like to hear, right?
I think he wants a reaction from us, like I'm gonna
Uh,
buy Donkey Kong Bonanza, dude. I'm loving it.
Me, I don't got the
You don't do
well,
that.
I don't got
You
the
have the
Switch 2
wrong.
yet because I gotta go to the States and buy it because I'm not buying it here.
You
I
have
gotta
the wrong. You have the wrong two guys.
Oh, I'm glad you're happy with it. 100% I'm glad though, but
It's
damn.
a really fun game. It's no,
It's
there's nothing I could never I couldn't find a single thing
but
that's not good about it. It's a really fun game. It should have been a release game day one with the Nintendo Switch. I think it would be even better than Mario Kart
so
because
and
Mario Kart lackluster at best.
Lord. And Lini says less options is always a big deal. Laugh out loud. But Lini, I do not listen. When the PlayStation 2 came out, one of the best features was it also had a DVD player. That was right there, right then and there. That console was pretty cool back in that day. But then, as soon as we started having Netflix on these consoles, and then we started to have all these services on these consoles, we totally forgot about what is it to buy a movie. We totally forgot about that because we started to pay for Netflix. We started to pay for this Netflix, streaming service. And we're like, yeah, let's not buy this movie because I already got it on Netflix. And then you got Amazon Prime. Literally everything became a service because you got Discovery Plus, you got Paramount Plus, you got HBO Max, you got all these things that are right now a service. Why the heck are you going to purchase more? I'd rather pay for the service and watch everything that's on that service and that's it. But why should I worry if they take away the movie thing on Xbox when I have like literally like Maurice said he bought some movies. I've bought some movies, and who else in here in the chat bought movies from that or rented? They probably used it once or twice or a couple times, but it wasn't like the key feature to the console. The key feature of
Nope.
the console is the games. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all we care about now.
It's a fun. It's fun that it has a couple of movies, and I bought
Yeah.
a couple of ones that I couldn't find on any streaming services. So I bought a couple of movies there. Eh,
Uh, yeah, but it's funny though because now I know they're gonna go out there and troll this, but at the end of the day, like I said, we got receipts. You're not gonna like it. Y'all shut down your movies and not even refund the people. At
I
least
even
get to
bought
keep the
a couple
movies.
of movies on my PlayStation back in the day. I lost all of them.
Oh shit! Damn.
Never got any
Did,
movie back.
did they give you a refund? Be like, hey guy,
Nope,
get nothing.
nothing. They were
Man,
like,
they just
"We got your
we
money."
got your money, bitch.
Yeah, and now we're gonna take away everything you own.
Oh my god! Now that sucks. That sucks. Kind of like with the games too, because what was this game called? That racing game that came out,
Crew.
The Crew. They shut it down. Where's your money at?
Yeah. I had somebody last week telling me, Maurice, I bought the Crew 1 on disc so I can still play it in the future. And I told him, yeah, that's not how it works, friend.
Hmm. There are
You
trillion
can't
dollar.
play that game anymore, even though if you have it on disc, it's not doing anything. You can't even, you can install it, you can't play it.
So Mr. Glass says they're a trillion dollar company and they're closing a service. The thing is, that's why they're a trillion dollar company. If let's
Yeah,
say
if
you
it's not
got,
making any money,
it's not
then
making any
get rid of
money, of
it.
course, get rid of it because that's the whole thing. You can't root for something that it's not
Wait,
making money. You got
wait,
to shut it
wait.
down.
I got it. I got him.
Okay,
So they're shutting down a service that doesn't make any money. Yeah?
exactly.
Then why is Game Pass still alive?
Yeah, if it doesn't make any money.
Because I hear a lot of people saying Game Pass is not making any money.
Ooh, oh Lord, man, what was this guy's
No.
name? He actually did an article, not an article, but he was talking about how Game Pass was bad. Then he comes out and says, "Well, it actually does make money." I'm like, "Oh, really?"
Oh,
2 days later, he says that. Oh
so
Lord,
when something doesn't make any money, they will shut it down at Microsoft.
hmm
And Game Pass is still alive.
and
So,
yeah, I don't get it.
hmm,
Kind of interesting thing right
hmm,
there. Huh.
what's happening here? There's something
Yeah,
happening here.
yeah, there's something happening out there. Yeah. But I just find it funny that people are just saying like, oh, yeah, hey, it's bad that they're getting that option away. But when
Of
have
course,
we?
if you have more than two brain cells, you know that Game Pass makes money.
Exactly.
Every person that says Game Pass doesn't make any money, as they have like the level of intelligence that they just barely don't shit in the
hmm
kitchen.
hmm
It's like it's really simple math. Let's do it. Let's do it live. There's like 30. I'm keeping it low. There's 30 million people with a
I
Game
know.
Pass subscription. The
We know.
highest tier is like what, €16 or $16 or
Yeah,
$18?
yeah, yeah. That it probably might increase later on down the road because we can
The
never say
lowest the
never.
lowest tier is like what,
Yeah,
10 bucks or so.
$10. Yeah,
Let's keep the 30 million at 10 bucks.
yeah.
Let's keep it low.
I think
30
Mr.
million?
I think Mr. Glass was just putting in there like being sarcastic. That's what he meant by that comment, though, because I'm a gamer who gives a crap how much money Microsoft is making. I never care. No, but the thing is, Mr. Glass, what we're doing is we're trolling the situation that's going to happen out there because now that's going to be a thing, and so
That's
since
like that's like $300 million a month. That's
wow,
what is that? That's like $3.6 billion a year
I mean, Maurice, I wish I was making $300 million a month.
on the low end.
I wish I was making $300 million a month, man. I mean, if I made that money, I would be like, yeah, bling bling right there. I mean,
$3.6 billion at the
damn.
lowest end
Yep,
a year.
they're making a
And
shit
let's
ton of
say
money.
they pay like maybe two billion a year towards developers, games, and internal stuff. They can keep this going for years.
Yep, yep. And not only that, developers are happy. The only developer wasn't happy was that guy from what's it called? He was like, "Well, the PlayStation strategy works well." I'm like, "But how does? I mean, I'm trying to understand how you putting a game on a service works well for you, even though if it's a year later." What works well for you is that you have the game out there and people go ahead and spend that money. Not putting it on the service a year later for people to download it for free. How is that better?
Hmm.
Oh my god! I mean, that's the part I just don't understand. But okay.
If you it's so simple. If you can do like basic math, you can.
Exactly. That's what I
It's
do. I do the basic math on here live and I show everyone the basic math about everything. And yeah, it's just basic math.
and if
Basic
they
math.
make money with selling the game, they make money, and they make money with getting the game on Game Pass.
hmm Yeah. That's how it is. That's how it
It's
is.
not that hard to understand.
I mean, Maurice, can you imagine Xbox come over and be like, hey, Maurice and Louis, we all know you root for Xbox. We're going to give you $2 million for you keep on rooting for us. I mean, are we not going to take it?
100%.
100%.
Where do I sign?
Or do I sign? That's what
Of
these
course,
devs
I'm
do.
fulfilled.
That's what these
Oh,
devs do because already.
dude, I've got so many people thinking that I work for Microsoft. You have no idea.
hmm hmm
I got so many people that think that I'm like a person that actually gets paid by Microsoft to do these videos. And dude, I wish
No,
I would
Kazone.
scream it from the tops of this mountain. Like, guys, I finally get paid by Microsoft.
I wish. I
I
wish.
wish I got
I
paid by
wish. I
Microsoft.
wish I got paid. I wish, but of course we're gonna have to make a deal because I don't want them to go out there and then fire my butt like because hell, everything is AI now. So no Kazan with the 50 Philippine peso super cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. He says thank you. Both of you have fun. Goodbye. Yes, my brother Kazan, go buy your game, go have fun, and come back here and talk to me about it, man. I can't wait for him to come by and talk to me about Donkey Kong Bonanza because I keep hearing good stuff about it, which I'm happy about. So let's see now. Yeah, Danny, I watched the stream. Okay, what are we talking about now?
300k, yeah, the ISO speed. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But I must say the guy is really funny to watch. I must say he has such amazing energy about him. I've got nothing than respect for ISO speed.
It says here, Freddie Fox says Xbox already confirmed they use $1 billion a year on putting games in Game Pass. The rest goes into the Xbox ecosystem, 100%. I
Yeah.
mean that's the thing though. It's just a shame that they came out with that whole argument again for like the 20,000th time again. Same thing with the Xbox narrative is dead again. That's why I even used it as a title. The Xbox is dead with the question mark because that's what they keep bringing up. It's like they don't have anything else to talk about but just to kill off Xbox again and again and again and again and again. And funny thing is, they get like 1,000 views, 2,000 views, 5,000 views. They get 100,000 views because they're literally saying it's dead, just to please a crowd
Yep.
that doesn't even know how the business works. I mean, literally, it's sad because even though they don't even know, because probably they don't care for it, but when you try to explain to them, they get mad, and you're like, bro, I'm just explaining this thing. Because kind of funny how Maurice said it. Helldivers came out in 2015 and it was already on PC. They were third party already. And then in 2020, they decided to put all the games onto on PC, right? And they kept on going and going and going. Look at now. Pretty much everything's going on PC. Why the hell wouldn't you think that they're gonna start putting it on Xbox? Why? Why? Why wouldn't you think that? I mean, you have to be ready for that. They're like, no, these games are never gonna go.
You're
I'm like,
stuttering a little bit.
I'm starting. Am I good? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Is it good now?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a delay in your camera right now.
Oh, it's on my camera. Yeah, yeah. That's sometimes this program does a little bit of buffer, but then it
Xbox
comes back.
tester, what's in the background? The green skull thing. What is that? That's Castle Grayskull from He-Man.
Oh Lord, the best castle ever made. I gotta say. But the Thundercats.
By the power of Grayskull.
But the Thundercats one is pretty cool too. It's big and cool.
Yeah, that's cool too.
That's
They
pretty
now
cool.
have a brand new series of a mix-up with Masters of the Universe
Yeah, I
and
love it.
Thundercats.
I love it. They're
Yeah.
mixing it up now.
They're mixing it up now, so you
Oh,
got
Lord.
like Thundercats with He-Man. I already own a lot of. There's also a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles mix-up with He-Man, so I got a lot of turtles like He-Man.
What? How
Wait,
the hell?
I'm gonna show you one.
How can you? Oh, you're talking about the toys. Okay, I thought it was gonna be an animation. I was like, oh Lord.
So they have a complete line right now, and I love these. These are like this is Michelangelo, but with the hair of He-Man, and completely in the style of Masters of the Universe.
Oh, that's funny.
I
That is
love
funny.
these
That
so
is
much.
funny. That is funny. Oh, it's just, I thought it was gonna be an animation mixing that up between
No,
He-Man and
no. It's a
I
toy
was like,
line that they
oh,
have
it's a
right
toy
now.
line. Oh, I was like, wait, how is that gonna work? I was like, wait. So
So I got a
was
lot of. I got a lot of the. I think for
like,
Masters of the Universe, I think I have like 80 or 90 figures or something. It's yeah, I love it.
good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh man, good stuff. Because me, I need to start collecting toys a little bit. I need to. First off, I got to fix up this room. I'm gonna get new curtains coming in soon. I'm so happy about. it's gonna be more simple than these damn curtains because I got these curtains on Amazon. Now I'm gonna get better curtains for my room. I'm so excited for that. And then after that, I'm gonna start, little by little buying my posters and everything just to cover up that wall behind me. Make it better. Man, I gotta start my little toy collection. I
I
got
love
to.
it. I love it.
And
I literally just bought today a really rare Masters of the Universe figurine that I couldn't get. Only came out in like America, I think, really limited edition, and I paid like 50 euros for it for just one figurine. But I needed it. I wanted it. I love
that's
these
crazy.
Masters of the Universe figurines.
That's
But I'm a nerd, you know. Back there, there's also the Ghostbusters. There, that's the Ghostbusters house from the 1980s. The other ones
wow.
were like Jurassic Park figurines and dinosaurs, and I love 80s toys and 90s or early 90s toys. Power Rangers,
Best.
Mask, He-Man. I love it all.
The best toys were back. Everything from the 80s was the best. You got the
Oh my goodness,
cartoons, the video
especially the toys.
games,
Yeah.
the video
I got a
games.
lot of. I've got over 150 Optimus Primes.
150 Optimus Primes? But you did not get the Japanese version of Optimus Prime, did you?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I've got a Takara Optimus Prime. Yeah, sure.
We're talking about the one that that they put the bracelets together and then this little figurine transforms into the Optimus. It makes Optimus Prime huge.
Oh, I got a couple of those. I
What?
got, I got dude, the biggest Optimus Prime I've got is like this or something, and it's made out of like three different Transformers, and I got so many Optimus Primes you have no idea. I
Because
One of the best ones I got is from Revenge of the Fallen,
let's see.
and that's the one with Jetfire, like a combiner with Optimus Prime and Jetfire together, with autographs of Peter Cullen and Mark Ryan on both the bots.
So there was let me tell you something. So there was an Optimus Prime that came out in Japan.
Yeah, which
That
one?
was Lord, I gotta tell you which one it is. But it was like it was with human beings, and all they had to do is combine the bracelet, and they said, "Oh, I think it was called Master Force. I think it was."
Oh, the
And
Master Force Optimus Prime. I got it here.
no, you're kidding me.
Yeah.
You're kidding me. You got the Master Force Optimus Prime when he combines and then he turns into Optimus, huge big ass Optimus. Oh Lord, no, no. That is my favorite Optimus Prime. It had actually the best bad guys in the whole series. No. Can't no. I can't believe this. No. I can't believe this. That's got to be insane. I think music was
It's probably one of these two.
yeah with God. Oh, I don't know if it. That's Goth Bomber, right? The guy he's wearing the metal suit. That's the suit, right? With Goth
This
Bomber,
one,
right?
God Bomber. Yeah.
Oh my God, Maurice, that's my favorite Optimus Prime. That is my. You can't listen. I watched that cartoon like crazy when I was young. I was. Oh my God.
And I will tell it. This is the Japanese version, so this is the
Yeah.
Takara version.
Yeah, they had a jet, and that Optimus Prime gets big. Like you have the small
It's
Optimus Prime, and then combines, it
the
gets big.
original. It's in Japan. It's called God Ginrai.
Yes, God Jinrai, yes. God, oh my God, yes, that's it. God Jinrai. Oh my God. No. I'm just, and then they had Victory Saber. Victory Saber was
Victory
awesome.
Saber, yeah, but that's not an Optimus Prime, so I don't have it.
You don't have Victories? Oh
No,
my God.
I don't have
What?
Victory Saber.
There was a bad guy. I forgot the name. Oh my God, that it was in that TV series. That was so
But
cool.
I will show you one more. One more. One more.
Oh, one
One.
more, one more. Oh Lord, oh Lord, he's gonna drive me nuts. Oh man, what was this bad guy's name? Hold on. Oh Lord. Oh my God. If probably Maurice has it. If he hasn't, I'll start crying. Jesus. Oh man. There it is. Got Gen Right figures. Let me see who the bad guys were. I forgot what the bad guy's name was. I'm looking for it. That's the Japanese version.
This is probably one of the coolest I got.
Let me see. Hold on. Okay, who's that? Which one is that one?
This is from Revenge of the Fallen, and this
Oh,
is
nice.
a combiner with Jetfire
Oh.
built together, and I got the autographs of the voice actor and both of the voice actors on it, on the bots. So, yeah, this is one of my favorite Optimus Primes I got.
Wow, that's awesome, man. That is
This
awesome.
is a big ass transformer. If you have to transform this thing, you are like 30 minutes further.
For the minister, you can take you 30 minutes to transform that sucker.
Yeah, it's really hard.
But man, you have got Jin right. Oh my god, man, you don't understand. You don't understand. I'm really going nuts. I'm looking for that bad guy that was in I think it was name was Overlord. I think it no. Was it Overlord?
Overload. Yeah,
That was the bad guy that that when he
yeah.
transformed, he had like the missiles on one side, and I think it was. I think his name
For which one? Because most of my Optimus Primes are in the hundreds.
are in
Like,
the hundreds. Oh lord! No, but this was a bad guy from the God Jinrai series. I forgot the name of him. If I can find it, I can tell you about it. But man, I'm telling you, dude, I'm telling you,
I
I'm
think the
saying,
most expensive Optimus Prime is actually one of the smallest Optimus Primes I've got.
really? How much does that cost?
That one was like €250, and it's the size of a Matchbox car.
What? No.
It's a G2 um, canned Optimus Prime. It's like a little red Ford pickup truck. Super simple transformation. You can do that like in with one hand, and only the gun that comes with
Yeah.
that it's like $100 if you want to get the gun
Wow.
that comes with
Wow.
it.
Where do you don't have the Optimus Prime to talk to you? Where do you don't have that one?
I
You know,
also I got one. I don't buy that much Transformers anymore. I had
okay.
way more. I had over 600 Transformers back in the day, like G1, G2,
G3.
movie,
Yeah.
everything. I sold most of them because I was a little bit done with the hobby, and after that, I did kept my most precious Optimus Prime, so I still got like 150 Optimus Primes
Wow.
and some really cool ones. Even I did some really strange one, like I got one that can transform in a Nike shoe.
What? Hey, yeah, it makes you jump higher, right?
Officially licensed.
Wow, that's
Officially licensed by it's like literally in a
crazy.
Nike shoe box, and it's a Nike shoe, and you can transform it into Optimus Prime.
Wow, that's
I've even got
insane.
a Mickey Mouse Optimus Prime. That's like a truck like Optimus Prime that can transform into Mickey Mouse as Optimus Prime.
Oh, wow.
Officially
That's
licensed.
amazing. That's amazing. No, I know they're really talking about Megatron. Megatron is cool, but listen, if you watch the God Jinrai version, there was an enemy called Overlord. That Lord, man, I'm telling you, he that was a tough fight. And so what happened in the TV show,
Oh,
just to give you a quick spoiler, right, is that they
you have the RoboSen Freddy Fox, the RoboSen. Oh my goodness, I love that.
oh, that's the self transform. Oh, that's the one I'm talking about. The one
Yeah,
that
that's the
transformed.
RoboSen.
Yeah, that one you say Optimus transforming transforms, man. Oh my
It
god.
just came out, I think, with a new Megatron, if I'm
Yeah, there
correct.
was a Megatron. It turns into a tank, right? Then you had
There's a Bumblebee, Megatron,
the
Grimlock, and a
Grimlock.
Optimus
Yeah.
Prime.
Oh, I got you, man. If they make a God Jinrai one, man, I'm gonna go out there and purchase it. I mean, that's
Yeah, but
gonna
the
be
God
cheap.
Ginrai is like this long as a truck.
Oh yeah, because God Jinrai, when he transforms, he can just says what happens. He transforms into this big ass truck and what a big ass robot, but by going into his what's it called, the back thing of the truck. Oh my god. Oh man, I just love that TV show. I'm telling you. But yeah, but Overlord was one of the coolest enemies that existed in the Transformers
Yeah.
world. I mean,
Yeah,
oh
there
my
are
god.
so many great. I just
Yeah.
bought myself, and this is a funny one. I will do a video on that one when I get it.
Uh,
That's a Optimus Primal that can also auto transform, and I got it like dirt cheap. Nobody knows about this one because it
what?
never really got into the command Optimus Primal or something. And
Yeah.
that thing, when it came out for the last movie that came out from Transformers. Where we all know that movie didn't do as well as all the others. But this Optimus Primal that I got it for like $20, and it has like auto transformation,
Wow.
voice commands, stuff like that. I'm getting it into, I think, like a week or so from now. And I
Wow.
can't wait to see it for myself. It looks so stupid, but it's so cool.
Man, you don't understand. I'm living my kid's dream right now because I've always wanted a God Jinrai figure. I've always wanted that. And they have cool ones now that look so wicked. Like, oh, I gotta go.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm also looking forward to some of the new reissues from Mask. They are
When?
reissuing like
Wait,
four new vehicles from
wait,
Mask.
what? From what now?
Mask.
Mask? You're serious?
Mask.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there are the truck is coming back, the car is coming back, the Thunderhawk. Like
Oh
the
my
motorcycle is
God.
coming back, and the Venom helicopter plane is also coming back as a reissue, completely brand new.
Wow. Wow. Mask, man. That was another cartoon back from the 80s.
Yep,
Oh
I'm
man,
gonna
that's
bring
so wicked.
this one back in a second. Ooh.
That is so wicked. That is so wicked. Oh my god. Optimus defeats Megatron. Well, in the movie, Megatron kind of killed him though. So, but that was in the movie though.
Hey, and talking about Mask, I still own them.
You still own Mask. You gotta be kidding me. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh man, I'm reliving my kid days, man. Oh my god. I mean, I went crazy buying toys, man. When I was a kid. I went crazy getting Transformers and stuff like that. I never got an Optimus Prime though. I don't know why, or Megatron, because Megatron was pretty cool. But
Yep.
I never got that as a kid though. But then I bought the rest of the Transformers. You know, I bought some weird ones, some cool
Did you
ones.
watch Transformers? Well, yes, yes. I think it was really fun.
Which
It was
one?
a
Which one?
really fun movie.
Which one? Which Transformers?
Transformers One,
Oh, I
the
haven't seen
animated
that one. I heard good
movie.
stuff. I gotta see. I gotta see it. I
It's
heard
really
really.
cool. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's way better than I expected. You know, at first I was like, yeah,
Huh?
I don't know about this one as a Transformers fan, but now that I've watched it, I'm like, yep, yep.
Maurice, we got to do an episode just in Transformers. And He-Man and Thundercats. Oh Lord,
JC and the Wheeled Warriors.
which one? JC.
JC and the Wheeled Warriors.
Let me see. JC.
JC
And
and the Wheeled Warriors. Also, oh, that theme song alone.
oh, wait a minute. I think I know which one is this one. Uh-oh. Wait.
Starcom and
Hold on.
Cowboys of Mumisa.
Oh, you can never leave Braveheart out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, look, like I said, the 80s. The
And they
80s
had
were.
like, oh, there were so many great toy series back in the day. Oh my goodness, too many great ones.
Yes, there were. Yes, sir. Isn't that JC?
Arkham, Mask, Transformers, He-Man, of course, Masters of the Universe,
Oh, we can't leave that
Power
out.
Rangers, Turtles, Ghostbusters. I've got so much. You don't even see half of the Ghostbusters that I have, but that
Oh Lord.
that house is full with figures. It has like at least like 30 or 40 figures from the original Ghostbusters stuff.
Wasn't it like a Peter Bateman one that they actually like the head flipped and it becomes something else, something like that?
Yeah. I got a couple of them.
Oh my god. I had that toy too. Like I said, if I sit here and I think about all the toys I owned back in the day and all the stuff I own, I'm like, oh Lord, here you go. The text says, how are you, Mr. Xbox? Oh, I'm good.
This is one a lot of people always talk about.
Let me see which one. Oh Lord, Maurice is putting out all those toys today.
Like the Beetle.
Oh yeah, the Beetle, the car. Oh my god,
How cool is that?
that was cool. I remember
And
that thing.
you could, this is like a Beetle, and you could just put it down, and then
It turns into a Beetle.
it turns into a Beetle. Yeah, does it still?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
What was that famous Beetle from back in the day that everybody watched as a kid too? It was a Beetle that was real famous. It was real fast too.
Ruby, the love
Ru-
bug.
The Love Bug, yes, Ruby. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm reliving my kid's age right here, man.
I
This
don't
is
know how it
cool.
works anymore, but trust me, I love it.
Yeah, that was a good toy. I mean, hell, like I said, toys for the. Oh my God, let's not get into GI Joes where that goes
I
insane
never
too.
got into GI Joe. I never know why I never got into GI
Really?
Joe,
You
but I
really did?
never got into GI Joe. I was always more into like the Ghostbuster stuff, Turtles, He-Man,
Oh,
Transformers. That was my kind of thing. I did watch
yeah.
Zoids. Oh my goodness, I love Zoids. I don't own them though. Those things are crazy expensive, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Zoids.
But
There
I
was
love.
another. There was another cartoon that they had like a figures in the chest. I think it was
Yeah,
that turned into.
Omni-X. No, what's it called?
What was that cartoon called?
Inhumanoids.
Was it in humanoids? Let me see.
I think it's
Humanoids.
Inhumanoids.
Yeah, no, I think that was not it. They had like a shadow on their chest, and if you moved it, like you moved the figure, like you saw like the magic comes out of the chest. I forgot the name of that cartoon TV show back in the day.
The Care
That
Bears.
was oh, that was the Care. Yeah, those were the Bears though. I mean, hell, who did not watch the Care Bears? Care Bears were great. Star Trek. Oh Lord, no, I'm not a big Star Trek fan. I'm more of a Star Wars fan.
I love both. I'm one of the guys that actually likes both Star Trek and
Really,
Star Wars.
really.
Yeah, yeah. I'm I'm actually right now rewatching most of the original Star Wars or Star Trek movies. You know, I think I'm now at Star Trek Five: The Voyage Home.
Wow, you're watching, you're going through them?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm going through all the
I
original
have
movies.
never sat down and watched Star Trek. I really got to sit down and watch
They
this
are
sometime.
really good. Some of those movies are really good. Some of them are really bad, like really, really bad. Yeah, and the Smurfs. The Smurfs actually has a little bit of Dutch history because
Oh,
it's was thought of by Pierrot in combination with in here in the Netherlands we call him Vader Abraham, and he also made the theme song for the Smurfs. And the Smurfs came
wow.
from Belgium, and it was co-made with this guy from the Netherlands. So yeah,
That's
the
crazy.
Smurfs are a little bit Dutch, a little bit.
That's
Not
cool.
completely, because most, like 95% is French or Belgium French.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's some cool stuff. Wow. Wow. That's some cool stuff. I did not know about that from the Smurfs.
Oh, and the snorkels.
Snorks. Yeah.
Snark. Yeah, we call them
Yes.
snorks. Yeah, the snorkels.
Snorks. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
I love those.
Memories, like I said, the 80s were the best times, the
That's
90s.
called with. There's like this Gravity Falls. Gravity.
Popular, and I also kind of like watched it, but I wasn't really a big fan. It was called what was the guy's with the kid's name with the bracelet?
Ben 10.
Ben 10. Yeah, I like the whole Ben 10 idea. It's like they gotta go back and bring cartoons like that. Have a
Yeah.
superhero for kids to admire. Yeah,
That's
it doesn't have to be Spider Man, nothing like that. It could be Ben 10. It could be like, for example, I like the new. I don't know. How do you feel about the new He Man? Did you watch the He Man Netflix?
the new Netflix series, the somewhat more
Yeah.
grown up He-Man. It's pretty good.
I loved it. I loved it. It was actually they were actually coming from the movie from Masters of the Universe though, because you saw what's the guy's name that had the flute? Oh Lord, man, you know who I'm talking about, the little guy who had the flute that played the flute to make people try and travel. To oh my God, yeah, but it was good. It was good. I really
That's
had fun.
also a thing. What Raichi is saying, like Asterix and Obelix. You have no idea how big those two are here in Europe.
Really?
Asterix, they have their own amusement park here in Europe.
What? I mean, I
Yeah,
buy the.
there are like movies from the 1960s upwards to like 2 years ago. They have like at least like 10 or Obelix is so big here in Europe. You have no idea.
Didn't?
Did Obelix?
Yeah, it's 5. The last one was in 2023. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. theaters here in the Netherlands and England, Germany, French. They are like super big.
Wow.
Insane how big from and Lukey
Oh,
Luke. Oh, I love Lukey Luke. Do
Lukey
you
Luke.
know Lukey Luke?
No, not no, no. Let me see. Well, probably I saw it, but don't remember it. Lukey Luke. Oh, yeah, I did watch it when I was a kid, but I wasn't a big fan.
Yeah, it's really big here in Europe.
Wow, really?
I think I don't know if that's a known series in Suske and Wiske, or but I don't know how it's called in English. Suske and Wiske.
Yeah. Hmm.
Wait a second.
Let's go and big. Hmm.
English. Spike and Susie.
Spike is.
It's called Spike and Susie.
Let me see. Spike and sushi. What is it? Cartoon?
It's a or yeah, it's more the
Oh,
girl with,
is that that's the one with the little pony, right? That's like a little pony, isn't
with the
it?
girl with the little pony.
Oh, it's like this one. What was this cartoon called about the little girl that chases the other guy? Um,
Willie and Wanda, or Luke and Lucy, it's also called in
what was
America,
that?
but it never got off around the world. But here in the Netherlands, there's like you can't go to any store without seeing any comic books of them laying around. It's
Wow.
that big here.
Oh, that's insane. That's
Also, something
insane.
like Michel Voyant. They even made a Hollywood movie about it, I think, like years ago. That's also
Which
really big here
which one?
in Europe. Yeah, Zlatan Ibrahimovic was in the last action movie of Asterix. Yeah, that's how big it is.
Wow.
Asterix.
I did not know that. I did not. I thought that was just there, but did not know about that stuff.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
super big here in Europe.
Wow. That's
That's
pretty
the same. I
believable.
was talking about it last week or something. Did you know that Donald Duck is more famous here in the Netherlands than Mickey Mouse?
Wow. Did not know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Donald Duck is actually more famous. More if you walk around the street and you ask people a Disney character, I think at least 8 out of 10 people will first say Donald Duck.
Donald Duck. Wow.
Donald Duck is
Wow.
way more popular here in the Netherlands than something like Mickey Mouse.
So Astrid and Obelix, right, is way more popular than Mario there too. For
No,
example.
no, 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 no.
Oh, okay.
Mario is like Coca-Cola, big.
Coca-Cola big. Okay, okay. That rumor says latest news: Metal Gear and Oblivious Studios Virtuos are getting 300 people laid off. Yeah, we are talking about that, and they were saying that it was Xbox's fault they got laid off.
Yeah, and I think it has to do more with the Metal Gear remake. And do you know why? From all the trailers I've seen about the Metal Gear remake,
Yeah.
I wasn't blown away.
Really, you weren't?
No,
Hmm.
I
Well,
wasn't blown away by the remake of the trailers of Metal Gear Solid. It looked fine, but that's it.
yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, you're right. It could have looked better.
Yeah,
But the thing is, you know what I'm seeing this, watching, reading, looking at this Metal Gear remake. It feels like it's the Phantom Pain version, pretty much. But we got to see it up and close though. But it feels like it's
yeah, yeah,
Phantom Pain. Yeah.
I need to play it, but I got the Metal Gear collection on my Nintendo Switch, and I was playing Metal Gear Solid 3 last week or something, and it still looks fine.
Yeah, it does, huh?
Yeah,
Game still looks fine. Yep, still looks fine, huh? Kind of weird, huh?
I have the same problem with Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 is a masterpiece. The game is
Oh,
a masterpiece. The remake was not deserved. That game didn't deserve a remake because it's a 10 out of 10 game, and a 10 out of 10 game doesn't need a remake, in my opinion.
yeah. Yeah, I remember that because I even played it. I went bought it, played it because it was a scary game. So I was like, let me play it. Let me stream it. I finished it, and I was like, yeah, it's more of Resident Evil 4. I mean, I'm like, yeah.
Andy. Is that like Perno the Porno?
Oh Lord, Raichi, why did you have to bring up that name, Raichi? Out of all names, Rachie, why did you have to bring up that name? No, do not mention that girl. Please don't. Don't mention that cartoon.
I don't know Candy Candy.
You don't know Candy Candy?
No.
Thank God. Maurice, I'm just telling you this much. Do
Yeah.
not let your daughters watch Candy. Don't. That's I mean, if I get started talking about Candy, I mean we're gonna last one
You
more
know,
hour here because I mean for Candy, oh Lord.
my parents once made a really big mistake with me.
What
They
was it?
let me watch Fritz the Cat when I was a kid.
Which one?
Fritz the Cat.
Fritz the Cat. Let me go see.
Fritz the Cat, a cartoon from the 1980s, and my parents let me watch that when I was like 8 or 9,
Oh, I did
without
not.
any parental that my parents were not there, and I was like,
Oh, now I'm gonna watch this now because I never saw it. Ah, we're not X-rated for nothing, but let me see. Oh, I gotta see what's this about. But Maurice, man, I'm telling you, Candy Candy was not like Fritz the Cat, but bro, I'll tell you this much: in every episode of Candy, she falls in love with the new boy.
okay,
That's about it. She falls in love with the little boy. But there was this only one boy that drove her nuts. But she always fell in love with that new. I'm telling you, Lord, I don't want to get started talking about Candy because if not, we're gonna be one more hour long with that stuff. Oh Lord, I don't want to get
the
started with that.
Heidi cartoon was fun. Let's be honest.
Did I watch Heidi? Let me go see which one's Heidi. Heidi
You don't know
cartoon.
Heidi? Heidi in the mountains in Austria?
Oh,
Heidi,
my wife
Heidi.
was talking to me about that one, but I did not see that one though. But Candy though, Rachie, that's a no no. You got to take it away. That's a no no. That's a no no. I'm telling you, we're gonna last one hour talking about Candy because I used to watch Candy, and as I grew up, I was like, man, why did I watch this back in the day? But thank God I did because if my daughter comes up to me and says, "Daddy, can I watch that?" I was like, "Hell no, you ain't watching that shit." No,
Nope.
literally, nope, nope. She falls in love with the every.
Let that. You know, we grew up with way worse. You know, in the 1980s, our
Yep.
parents didn't care what we watched.
Oh
I
yeah,
live
that's
in the
true.
Netherlands. We don't even care. We didn't even had like
Mhm.
a parental advisory
Never.
for like I think it was like halfway the 1990s or something.
Yep. Yep.
My parents didn't care if I watched RoboCop when I was 6 years old.
Oh, they didn't care about that either. My father took me to watch Terminator, RoboCop, and there's this one movie that I really love. My father for taking me to watch it. You know what you're talking about, Maurice? You know which movie I'm talking about this alien girl. Which one was that one?
About an Indian girl?
Yeah, a girl that had an alien inside, you know?
Oh yes.
Oh, whoa! Which one is that one?
What was? Oh my goodness! I saw it last week.
You saw last week?
No,
Oh,
I
Lord.
saw it come by on Prime. I saw
Oh,
there's
okay.
like a million sequels to it. What's
Yeah,
it
this
called?
beautiful blonde girl.
Yeah. Oh my
Yes.
goodness! What was it called?
Species.
Species. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Lord, my father took me to the movie theater to watch that. And my father was like, well, we're here. I mean, what else can we do? Let's watch it. And that girl, man, woo-wee, she wasn't afraid to show them boobies.
Hmm.
Damn, man, damn. And then when I grew older, of course, I bought, Species for DVD. Yep, I did buy
Yeah.
it. Yep, and I did enjoy it. Yep.
You know, that's the same. That's the same with me. You know, I always needed to watch all the Dutch-made movies from Hollywood. So
Uh,
I loved Showgirls.
oh, Lord. The worst, one of the worst movies ever made. I
Yeah,
can't
but
watch it.
also the most paused movie ever made.
Oh, no, I know, I know, but it was bad. That was a bad movie. That was a bad movie. I mean, every time I watch, it, I'm like, how did this shit get bad? Striptease was all right, but damn, at least make it all right like striptease. But damn,
Oh,
so much fun back in the day.
there's also one of the cartoons I just remember it back again. Teddy Ruxpin.
I think I did watch Teddy Ruxpin. Let me see, Teddy
Teddy
Ruxpin.
Ruxpin. There was also like a cartoon of it. That was also really cool.
Teddy Ruxpin. I think I did watch when I was a kid. Let me see. If I see it, I'll tell you right there. Oh yeah, Teddy. Of course. The
Oh,
all that.
did you know? By the way, did you know we here in the Netherlands we had like a cartoon that was made purely for the Netherlands? I don't even think it ever got across any other countries. It's called Alfred J. Kwak,
And thanks to Chucky, I burned that thing down.
and it's literally about how Hitler got to power in a kids cartoon.
Oh my God. No, no. Stop.
Yes.
Oh Lord. Oh
Yes.
Lord.
It's only 3 seasons, that whole series. It's a complete
What's it
story arc.
called?
Alfred J. Kwak.
You gotta type that in so I can look for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna type it into you right now.
Yeah, type it into me what's
You
up so
had
I can
like
look
this
for it.
crow character. The crow was like the crow was literally called Dolfje, Adolf Dolfje,
Oh my God. No.
and it's being seen as one of the best cartoons ever made here in the Netherlands.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting. I'm gonna see
it's
that
really
then.
good.
But I remember, Maurice, since you mentioned Teddy Ruxpin, I remember why don't I don't remember it that well because this is what I did after I was being a kid. I saw Chucky, and you remember that Teddy Ruxpin talked to you, right? I kind of took it out there and kind of burned it up. Say goodbye to Teddy Ruxpin.
I sent it to you on.
That's what I did. That's what I did with Teddy Ruxpin.
You should look it up. I don't know if it ever got translated to English or anything. It's really well made. The animation was actually done in Japan, so it's actually an anime.
Oh wow!
So it was a really one of the most expensive cartoons ever made here in the Netherlands.
All right, I see now. Wow! No, I'm gonna take a look at it. I'm gonna take a look at it. But Maurice,
And it's really it's insane if you watch
uh,
this cartoon with
which
the
one?
idea. It's about a little boy that lives in the Netherlands with and that's a little duckling Alfred, and he lives in like the 1940s Netherlands. He literally lives in a wooden shoe. That's his house.
Wow, no wooden shoe.
Yeah, his house is a wooden shoe, and
Kind of like what was that? There was a who lived in a wooden shoe house back in the day. It was a character that did. I don't remember that cartoon, but I know there was a cartoon that a character lived in a wooden shoe
maybe
house.
it is Alfred.
Maybe it was that one that I watched. Maybe it is. Yeah, but interesting though. I mean, there's so many cool cartoons. There's so many cool stuff out there that we just don't know about. And man, bringing up those memories, man, it was just insane. Just oh my god, the thing that we
Hey,
were
better
always.
sometimes it's better to just talk about cool stuff than only about stupid game. How much some game studio makes? Who
Oh
cares?
yeah, who died out here, or yeah, Microsoft Xbox is dead again and again and again and again and again and again and again.
They
Oh
died
no.
so many times.
I don't know who actually wins between the Xbox and the Undertaker, but they gotta have a competition there. I think Xbox beat the Undertaker streak, because the Undertaker died so many times it came back.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I
yeah.
think Xbox
Xbox
won
is like
that.
the Undertaker of gaming.
And when he comes back, and the funny thing is, this is what's funny, Chad. Every time they kill Xbox, it comes even more powerful, like the Undertaker did. Because when
Yeah.
that Undertaker came back, he was whipping ass. He got
Every
weak.
time you kill me, I come back
I
more
come back.
powerful.
Yes. Oh man, but Maurice, it's time to end this show, brother. It's time to end this show, man. Let's get on out of here because I bet you gotta go eat. Me, I gotta go to the office. I gotta do some work. I've had one crazy week, so I gotta go to the office to do a couple things. But Maurice and the chat, before we always go, what have you all been playing? Chat, go ahead and tell us what you've all been playing. And you too, Maurice. I know you've been busy, with Cyberpunk and all that stuff and DK Bonanza, but it's gotta be a little extra there.
Yeah, I'm still playing Expedition.
You still playing? You haven't finished it?
No, I haven't finished it yet. I'm now at the end of Act 2, I think.
Okay, I'm back too. All right.
So, yeah, I'm like 16 hours in or so. But every time I get a few couple of hours free, I'm
Wow,
into Expedition 33.
that is such a good game. I don't know what part of my in at because I think I am at the end though because I'm in a weird area that is just like I'm going through just I don't know if I should say this though, but you ready? I don't
I'm
know.
like in a part where there's like all faces on the walls, and I need to fight off some faces and
Oh, you're fighting the accents. Yeah, I just finished that
the
part. I just
excellent.
finished it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, I
where
just
I.
finished the accents. Yeah. But man, it's such a good game. It's such
Yeah,
really well made. It's so
yeah.
much
And
fun to
I'm
play.
still, and I'm going to play Donkey Kong Bonanza. Boo.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And I'm actually
Oh,
getting myself to just enjoy the game. It's not
yeah.
because I need to do a video. I already did a video on it, and I'm just going to enjoy the game. I don't
Yeah,
care
it's really good. It's really good.
whatever
It's
anybody
really
says.
good.
I'm just
I
gonna.
mean, I'm playing that so I can watch it to Wu Chang, and
That's something I can't talk about yet.
I know. I'm just waiting for that Wu Chang game after finishing Expedition 33. I'm ready for Wu Chang, and then gonna jump into RoboCop because man, I can't believe, I cannot believe this game just came out right here, right in the middle of Wu Chang and me playing Expedition 33. Because god damn.
Oh, and by the way, that standalone expansion that came out for RoboCop, it's a lot of fun.
Oh,
It's
I bet you it is.
if you, I don't know if you ever seen that movie, The Raid.
The Raid Redemption.
No, The
Oh,
Raid,
yeah,
just
there
The
was a
Raid.
yeah, there was a Raid and there was a Raid Redemption. Yeah,
Oh,
there
the
was
Raid
two.
Redemption, yeah, the second
Yeah,
one.
that's right.
But you have the raid that they had to do every level in this
Wait,
building to
wait.
get upstairs to the bad guys. Well, that's RoboCop unfinished business.
Oh shit.
So they were doing a Dread. You know what they did with Dread?
Yeah, Dread,
Dread
the
movie.
best movie. Man, I think Raid is good, but for me, Dread is better. I love Dread. I
Perfect.
love Dread. I don't know why they have not come out with part
And
two or
that's literally unfinished business. Unfinished business is
damn it.
literally like Dread. You know, they went full circle. RoboCop was first a little bit based on Judge Dredd, and now RoboCop is basing their new game
Aren't
on the
there
Dredd movie.
aren't there in the frame from the same comics though? No, I
No,
think no.
no, I
Yeah,
don't think so. I do think that there was a crossover one time with Judge Dredd and
yeah,
RoboCop.
there had to be.
But yeah, I can't wait to see how it ends. It's also the new game Unfinished Business. It already says it. It has unfinished business because he also has like some flashbacks to the original movie. What you need to
Mm,
play through
mhm.
as the cop Alex Murphy.
Alex Murphy.
So in this game, you were also Alex Murphy. Sometimes.
Nice. Sometimes, yeah. Alex Murphy, man, RoboCop. But listen, those games, I can't believe those mediocre games for me have been so good this generation. It's insane. It's insane. And now you're saying that they're actually doing the raid and dread thing. Oh my god! Now I'm hyped. Now I'm hyped to play it. Now I'm more hyped to play it than I was before because
Yeah, and it's only like 29.99 or something. It's like dirt cheap.
So wait, isn't this like a second game or is it just
It's a
a?
standalone expansion, so you don't need to have RoboCop,
Oh.
Rogue City. So you can just buy Unfinished Business standalone. It's
Mhm.
its own complete game. It has nothing to do with the original one. You don't even need to have played Rogue City to get into Unfinished Business. They are two completely standalone stories about RoboCop.
Hmm. Interesting, because I thought it was like the second part because they made it sound like it's part two, and I
Yeah,
was excited. I was like, "Yeah, part two." I
no,
was like, how the
they
hell
are
did they make this so
using
fast?"
a shit ton of assets from Rogue City.
Yeah, nice.
So it's like also the gameplay. It's not that different. I think there's one or two extra weapons or something, and
Cool.
that's it. You know,
That's it.
it's literally a standalone expansion. You know, a little bit
But
like what Ubisoft did with Far Cry Primal and stuff like that. You know, those are also like standalone expansions.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah, kind of cool.
going to play Lost Souls aside and Ghost of Yota. Yeah, 100%. If I think I these days I finally have really good contact with PlayStation, so I'm
Nice.
probably going to get those games a little bit earlier than normally. I also had like Death Stranding 2. I had that game almost like 2 weeks before it came out. So yeah, I'm on really good terms with PlayStation these days.
Good. Good.
thankfully.
Nice.
But yeah.
But let's get on out of here. But Maurice,
Oh, and by the way, I can already tell you,
what's up?
you can expect my video about Wu Chang Fallen Feathers on the 23rd of July
Nice.
at 10 a.m. CST, 4 a.m. CET, or 3 a.m. UK time.
I'm waiting for that game. I hope I finish Expedition 33 before that game comes out because I gotta get ready for that one. That one's gonna be a tough one. Yes.
Because I'm already playing it this weekend.
I know you are. I know you are. But brother Maurice, thank you for coming by, man. It's been fun like always, man. I love having you on, man. I mean, we could, like I said, we could just sit here chat for another hour, man. It's so much fun. It's so
Yeah,
much fun.
I can. But Louis, I've been saying this
Mhm.
for years already, and with you, it's like I'm talking with my brother. You know,
Same here.
that
Same
there's
here.
nothing made up, nothing. It
It's
always
true, man.
works.
It
And
works
we're
just
still
fine.
talking about Xbox, and yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on Ghost of Yotei when it's coming out. By the way, Ghost of Yotei.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's coming out in October. Me,
October.
I'm gonna like I said, for Ghost of Yotei, I'm gonna wait for next year because I already paid the same story. So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna wait for next year to play it, like to get fully into it. That's what I'm gonna do. But
Okay.
Maurice, tell everyone where they can find you, sir.
Well, they can find me, of course, on YouTube as the Xbox tester, the PlayStation tester, and the Nintendo tester,
Yep.
but also on Twitter/X as the games tester.
And just in case, though, just in case, chat. If you guys see the PlayStation tester says TPT, I know what TP means in the States, which is toilet paper, right? So it's not the toilet paper tester, it's the PlayStation tester. Just in case. Just in case, yes.
And
So
we
don't
still
get
need to make a TTT, the toilet tester.
the toilet tester. Yes, we do. We got to make
Yes.
that. Yes, we do. So, chat, it's in the description down below. If you want to subscribe to Maurice's channel, all this information is there. And man, chat, thank you all for joining us today. It's been a fun ride. You know, we started talking about the layoffs. We talked about being port beggars. We talked about everything, even He-Man, Transformers, Thundercats. I mean, we had such a fun conversation today. And thank you all again for hanging out with us. But like, oh Lord, I was gonna say. And again, thank you all for your super chats. Thank you all for your memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. I seriously do. I seriously do. So chats.
You got a really amazing audience.
Oh, I do, I do. They're really nice. Except for Rudig. Sometimes he comes in and slanders me because we fight all the time. We fight all the time. But it's cool, it's cool. He's calling me lazy. But Chad, let me since Rudig is slandering me real quick, let me tell you something about Rudig's. I don't know what the hell Rudig's works in because he's on Discord all day long. He jumps into Discord and all he does is does something in his home with a wall, and he's been working on that for like 7 months or almost a year, and he still hasn't done it. So he's calling me lazy, but at least I go to the office. I don't know what he does though. So, yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so it can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, and retired at 20 years old? Ah, hell no. And an awesome Friday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast at 7 p.m. ET with Soundblood, the Big Plume, and Silent Cypher. And if they invite me, if they don't, XBI en Español at 7 p.m. ET today with Envy, Salencita, and Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Little Gaming, which tomorrow, yes, chat, tomorrow I'll be on here playing Barbie. Yes, I will be here. Yes, if I have to finish that Barbie game. I know. Good morning with Crazy Little Gaming from Mondays to Saturdays when I send the signal out over there on Twitter, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you got to hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on, talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Have a beautiful Friday, y'all, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one.